Please show me an hour with Valentino and Joe Pay. New York Guinea is on the loose. New York Guinea is on the juice. New York Guinea is all the truth. Please enjoy our show and maybe your masseuse is listening too, so give her a splooge. Greg and Joe, Joe and Greg, Joe and Greg, Greg and Joe. I can't come up with any lyrics, so just start the fucking show, bro. And let's hope our two Guineas aren't a no-show. So now let's go.
There it is, Gregorio.
There it is, baby.
Title sponsor. Dude, I just did a fucking unboxing video before we
Holy
got on.
Christ.
And then I apologize, guys. We had a techie issue with an echo. I didn't want the Greg and Echo show again, like we had the first week. I kept echoing, so it was Greg and Echo show. But thank you so much to Enhanced Labs.
Oh, my God.
He said the guys are sending you a bunch of stuff, you and Greg.
Holy
shit, dude! I got
Wait,
fucking
a bunch of stuff. Dude, a bunch of my God, wait a minute. I got a bunch of stuff.
Waffles.
I can't get it all. Look, I got all this shit. Look, it's going all over the place. Plus,
Maximus Stem, EAA, Primal
the
Protein.
fucking EAA is fucking
Blue Ox. I got all these over here. Top T.
Wait, Maximum Pump. I got it the wrong way. I'm showing the wrong way. Maximum Pump. How many, dude? All these different types of protein. Maximum Stem. We'll be hitting that.
This one I need. Organ Health. You know why?
That's my favorite. Keep it going. I love Organ Health, man. That's my favorite. Top T. So
yeah, bro, they hooked us up big time.
Two things of insulin. Two slins. Primal protein, which is made from meat and eggs. Primal protein. You know, this ain't the Liver King's primal protein. You know, then clear protein. You mix this protein, it's clear. Clear
stuff here too. Is that the clear, like from?
Yeah, the clear. Yeah, it's it. Well, you don't inject this one. Then you got the fucking the other guy.
Dude, the pancakes and waffles are gonna. This is great,
dude. There's so many of them here. I got so many things, dude. Then you got all this other shit. The organ thing, I'm very interested in because I take most of the supplements in here already. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jesus Christ, Tony Hughes don't play around. Black Ox, Blue Ox, it's all testosterone shit, and
and
Muscle Pro. You know, all testosterone. What am I doing? I can't even show this shit right. Sorry, guys. Dude, there's so many things. Joe and I are sitting here. I feel like when I see this shit, I feel like the guy from Revenge of the Nerds. It's like, oh, hair pie. You know what I mean? I don't know which way to look. Everyone's more beautiful than the other. You know?
Yeah. Yep. John Jacob. He's been waiting since 4 o'clock, and I've been writing the comments. We had a little tech issue. Greg and Echo show almost happened again, but we were able to fix it. So I'm very glad because I didn't want to have an echo, especially with the new sponsor on board. Joe's hair looks great. Thank you. I wish it looked as good in the back. When you see the unboxing video, I do a little turning around like here, Greg.
Nice.
From over there, but I'll take what I can get. Beggars can't be fucking choosers when they're going bald.
You should put a box on your head and do an unboxing the hair like this. Look, the new haircut.
But of course, Enhanced Labs presents Greg and Joe Show. They are the new title sponsor, and we'll be hearing from one of our content sponsors.
I'm gonna get a waffle right now. Watch. I'm gonna open one of these waffles and eat it right in front of you, fucking guys.
Waffles.
I love shit like this. Where is it? I'm gonna open up a white one. The white waffle.
Racist.
Protein waffles, Joe. Protein waffle right here. Now, I can't see how many grams. I can't see better. right here, right? The white waffle. This one that Tony uses. Now I put mine in the refrigerator. That's why I
Oh,
walked
you
away.
did? I didn't know
Yeah,
if
but
I
see, I
should.
like it cold. That's the waffle, right? And then
Ah.
it's got a coating on it. You can't see it on there too much. But when you
Ready
buy
to
it,
eat
oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
that.
Good.
Fucking aces high, right, baby?
Dude,
What?
that is a good waffle.
11 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber. I'm looking at the
Right.
label right now.
But you know
Double
what?
chocolate with cocoa topping is this one. And then I got
I'm eating the vanilla. But you know what the good thing is? If you got to run to the gym and you work out in the morning, it's a fucking great. Just grab one or two of these, baby.
Yeah.
Right?
This has got 13 grams of protein, the pancake, and 4 grams of fiber. So you get a
But
little
one
more.
of these has 17. Is it this one that has 17? One of them has 17. I don't know. I can't see.
Scatman, why the fuck am I blocked? Scatman, I don't know how to block people. Check my DM. I can check my Joe DM. Oh wait, I can check my Muscle Sport. I'm not on Muscle Sport now.
What do you mean?
I'm thinking
What?
I'm on Instagram Live.
How
you
can
know,
How can he be blocked if he's on here now?
That's true, Scatman. I don't block. I never block anybody. I refuse to do so. It's one of my core things. I don't rat and I don't block. Check DM. I'm checking. Do you have a different name on Kamasikiyama here? Ironhead Hooligan, what's up from Texas, baby?
Ironhead, what's going on, brother?
Baby. What's going on? Hey, Leach, yes, Greg, that's another reason why. Once we got the echo fixed, Greg I didn't even know. I had no idea because I was doing the video with the new thing.
Yes.
And then when Greg came on, he goes, "Did you see Charlie got Charlie?" I said, "What?" So
I watched the
on,
video where he's sitting there talking, boom, and you just see him get shot. And
yes,
somebody said they got him right in the heart, but I think he's still alive, but in bad shape. Jason Chaffetz, who was there with him, was actually crying on TV. But I couldn't believe
this guy on Fox that used to be a
congressman. He actually was the head of the
good.
Right.
A lot of those committees he was involved with Hillary
He was
Clinton
the head of
and all
them.
of that.
He was the head of those committees.
My first.
You guys got to understand. Keep talking this shit from the left. Look at that poor girl that was stabbed by that fucking dirty savage monkey. Okay, look what he fucking did. And the people on the left are like, you're making an example. You're just trying to do a white George Floyd. For George Floyd was a savage. He was a piece of shit. Okay, first of all. Second of all, he died not because that cop had his neck. The cop's neck knee wasn't really on his neck. It was on the nape of the back of the neck. And he died because he fucking died of a fentanyl overdose. Okay, because he popped all that shit in his mouth. Well, you don't realize he was in the car first, and he asked, "Get me out of the car and lay me on the ground because I can't breathe."
I can't breathe. He was saying that. I'm
in the car. Right.
Yeah.
So,
first of all, they shouldn't. I don't want to.
Listen,
but they took him out of the car. They should have just went to the precinct, let him bounce around back there.
Let him lay on the floor of the car. They were doing him a favor. They were doing him a favor by taking him and letting him lay out. Anyway, so you're going to compare that with that poor girl because she's white. The guy after he killed her said, "I got that white bitch. I got that white bitch." He killed her with a little fucking thing. And when you see that picture of her looking up at him like this, like, what did you do that to me for? He just killed her. He's lucky.
It looked like she was almost like I don't even know where he got her because she wasn't like holding her neck at first. But then she goes like this, and then she just, you can see her just bleeding out.
Three times he stabbed her right in the neck. But here's the thing. When Daniel Penny went and fucking saved all those people from that Jordan Neely, who bragged they was going to kill somebody in there, okay?
Yep.
And he's been arrested for violent shit like that. So now you watch Daniel Penny take him out, and people think twice, like, holy fuck, what if I do something? So everybody just stepped over that girl. Nobody helped that girl. If you don't want to stop the guy, which was too late, he just did a 1, 2, 3, and then he started walking away. At least go over there and stop the bleeding because she could have lived. She lived for like 5 minutes.
Later on, somebody did come there and take his shirt off and put it on her. I don't know which guy it was, but it was a little. There was a still from it, and I don't know how far.
But it was too late. She was already slumped. Once she slumped, you got to get that right away.
Greg is a good guy.
If I was on that fucking train, that fucking black savage would have been
Greg,
fucking. I would have raped him.
I don't fucking say it just to say it. I would have fucking been all over that. There was no way I could sit there and watch that. I would have
No way.
fucking. I don't care if I had to fucking
No way.
kick this fucking guy in the.
But the left,
fucking
Joe, the left. If
I-
any of you guys are left, really, do me a favor. Don't watch this show anymore because I can't stand you
teeth.
fuckers. All right, I really can't. If you're from the left, now's your time. Let's just cut it because you pieces of shit are the ones doing all the murders and all that. They keep saying it's white guys and white rage doing all these fucking school shootings. No, it isn't. It's that Trantifa. They're not even trannies. I know trannies. None of them are like that. That's not real. They're all fucking messes. They're rejects. They're the kids that you used to smack around in high school or that went and worked, sat in the library instead of the fucking gym,
Yeah.
They're
Terrible.
fucking rejects. And then this guy goes and shoots Charlie Kirk. What's that going to do? Why? Because he talks a lot about like anti-trans shit and all that stuff. So you're going to shoot him? You're going to fucking, he doesn't have a right to live? No.
Charlie Kirk never goes to a fucking debate situation without the receipt. He always quote factual things, and he wins every one of them. Every one of those college things, he makes those people look like complete buffoons, which they are.
And he
Hitting
never
that old the shooter, Richard Hallwell. Hey, Rich, what's up?
I thought they said
again-
they hit him in the heart. I'm not sure. I saw him go back like this. It could
like
be
that.
neck or it could be. I saw the shooting. I mean, saw it up close. You couldn't tell. All I saw was blood.
There'll be more video coming out. That's just the first guy who.
Yeah,
Greg
of course.
has the best stories.
Greg has enough what?
The best
Which
shot stories. The one with the seaweed was hilarious. That's
Oh.
one of your things. Seaweed,
Yes.
right? With the, and your
Big
favorite
Frank.
vegetable,
Big Frank's kids like that.
Your favorite vegetable, broccoli.
My favorite.
Frank does not like broccoli.
My favorite vegetable was Stephen Hawking, but then he died.
Poor girl, I thought she got punched. Yeah, I mean, it looks like that because he did it so quick, and her reaction, it was almost like she just got hit. Like, what the fuck?
He had one of those little camping knife things. It was the dirtiest.
Yeah,
It was only a little thing, but it don't take much to get right through her neck. And she was skinny.
Dude.
That you guys always asking me about what I like. That was my type, skinny like that.
She was beautiful. I guess she was a model back home.
If she was a real fat, if she was a fat chick, I might not feel so terrible. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, you guys. I shouldn't play around with that. But
Tufa! Trantifa laws. They are openly drag queens at best. They're psychos.
they're not even drag queens. There's a big difference. These are like what they are, that whole Antifa. If you ever see them, they're wearing those stupid black baggy fucking shorts like fucking Rich Piana and Dave Palumbo wear those stupid black things, and some are long, some are short. Those pants. Then they fucking, yeah. And then they wear like the fucking t-shirt with a fucking fuck you on it and a little knapsack. And then they wear fucking sunglasses and fucking still wearing masks up to you because they're cowards. They don't want the cops to do that because, Joe, not for nothing, you're on a job and some fucking guy's going to publish, here's where Joe Pietaro lives. Here's his wife. This is where his children go to school. Come on.
That comes up this driveway is fucking going.
That's it. That's it.
He's going.
That's
Greg
it.
and Joe, if there was a young couple, good looking, been together for a few months, everything good. But when it comes to intimacy, the woman suffers from uncontrollable flatulence, as gross as it is. She comes to you for advice. What would you say? Let
Stop
him enjoy
eating
it.
fucking, what is she eating? I mean, you don't just get flatulence from, it's bad food. Maybe she needs some fiber. She needs to fucking take some probiotics, drink some kefir, drink all, she needs to get rid of that shit.
Takes the 4 grams of fucking fiber per fucking.
There you go.
pancake.
Take that. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't think that Ariana Grande farts, and I think if it does stink, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's like nice. It smells good, like a chocolate chip cookie or something.
Cherub, what's up, buddy? Thank you for watching. And I enjoyed trolling Amin last time. Leo had a grudge against him, especially after Lenny's Albo game. Sorry,
I
I meant
began, yeah.
Oh, shit stories with the. Okay, yes. Greg has the greatest shit stories.
He said,
in
shoot. That's was like, what?
Yeah, I thought he was talking about what the needles or something. I wasn't sure. Seaweed in the pool. No, that was at the beach. Actually, no, wait, it was at the
No,
pool.
it's the pool. I went
Oh,
from the beach
to
to
the
the pool.
hotel pool. Yes. Okay. Yep. I
And
apologize.
it wasn't seaweed.
You're totally right. Yeah,
It
I
was the
mixed that
romaine lettuce I had the night before.
up. Ew, seaweed in the pool, Dad.
Big Frank, his kids always loved that one.
Big Frank's kids aren't as small as they used to be. They're big now.
No, they're like Big Frank.
Not big. They used to be like, yeah, they used to be like young.
Yeah, I remember when they were little
Antifa
kids.
colors are red, black, and white. It's not the same color as a certain political party in Nazis Germany. There was the political party in Nazi Germany. Red, black, and white. Is there any correlation? I don't know. They always say Nazis and fascists, they're against them. The whole thing anti-fascist is anti.
He's talking about the SS wore those black uniforms with the little white and
but also like the
white little
flag
fucking
red,
what is
black, and white.
right.
Yeah. Fucking no. Antifa is Greg. Stop fucking around. Phil Wright says.
Stop fucking around.
Stop fucking around. I love it.
Antifa's a bunch of pussies. They're the kids that in high school were the rejects that you know, when you see them in the hall, you go take a step and they fucking run down the hall. But when you get a million of them together and they all have now, like, you know, you got the prom. You ever see what the girls that hang out with Antifa look like? I mean, come on, they're guys and shit, or they're nasty, ugly, fucking fat reject chicks and stuff.
Greg and Joe.
No, you'll never see a guy. Joe, I'm sorry, Joe. You'll never see a guy like, yeah, I'm part of Antifa. Yeah, I played high school and college football. I was the quarterback on the football team. No. None of those guys look even. I watched them taunt cops, and I'm going, look at you, little penis, look at you with your little dick. You're fucking, you know, he's small, skinny, little fucking rarely looking or fat, you know, but you could like that has no fucking bill, and they taunt these cops, and you just know that if the fucking I saw like 5 of them together, and one guy's going telling the cop, take your uniform off, and the cop is jacked with tattoos all over him. He's like, dude, don't even fucking play. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he knows he can't do it, you know, because they know you're gonna get in trouble. But I wish one would just take his uniform off, go, you know what, fuck this job. Get over here. You know, and they'd run like fucking
take that gun and badge off. Let's see what kind of man you are. Okay.
Yeah. Joe, you know my friend, the crazy bastard was NYPD cop. I'll tell you later. You know who he is. Anyway, he got he used to do that shit because he was on the boxing team. He used to box for the cops. He used to box Golden Glove, and he was fucking crazy. And whenever like he would get a guy, all my other friends who were cops or whatever, they're telling me he arrested some Spanish dude, and the guy's like, "Yo, you think you're tough? You know, take that badge and gun off." And Tony said, "Okay, hold on, open up that cell." And he took his badge off and his gun off, and he went in his cell and he started fighting him in the cell.
That's where the cameras don't reach in the cell. Very smart move by this man. Only in the in the wall.
This was like 1988. You know what I'm saying? This was 88. I don't know if they had cameras back then.
Yeah, well, they used to have them only in like the long hall.
The hallway.
Yes, that they were looking at the wall from the cell. That whole lawyer area.
Right.
But in the cell, they couldn't have it because they're taking their cock out to piss. He
threw the guy a beating. He threw the guy a wicked beating in there. He didn't give a shit. He didn't give a shit.
Greg and Joe, if there was a young man aged 21 who felt guilt and shame because he was having violent and sexual intrusive thoughts and he feels bad about it, what advice would you give him? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, go try Antifa.
It looks like.
Are you fucking? Oh wait, is this the same guy that just said? Are you playing around with these questions? I mean, if you're, you know, go pick on a guy that you think you go in a fucking jiu-jitsu gym, and just say, I'm gonna fuck you motherfuckers up. You know what I mean? And watch what happens. They'll pick a girl. Yo, get her up here. Come here, and you'll get in there with your 21-year-old tough guy shit, and you'll walk out of there with your ass tail between your legs because some girl beat the living fuck out of you, maybe choke you out.
I would say just jerk off to the type of porn that
That's the
turns
stupidest
on.
thing. If you think you're a tough guy, you're not a tough guy. Trust me. If anybody thinks they're tough, I don't care. I'll fight, bro. I don't give a shit. I'll fight.
I'll fight anybody. Yeah, Andre Ryan.
So you wind up on it. Real true tough guys don't talk about that shit. Just like everybody you see on the internet. I was a shot caller. I did this. I did that. No, you weren't. Because real shot callers wouldn't even talk. If you were around real mafia guys, bro, they just stare at you. They don't fucking say. They'll never say nobody fucks with me, man, because I'll kill them. Yeah.
Greg, you know who I know?
Yeah, you know who I know.
You hear that as kids? You know that they just. I don't know if Lee is still here. I'm not sure, bro. Exactly, Jaku. Have you heard they shot the guy? Yes, Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
I'm sure Charlie Arms will be on soon to tell us a little bit about it. But yes, we were talking about it earlier. Greg turned me on to it. I wasn't aware of it. As we were getting ready to start, I saw the video. Jim K, good afternoon to you, sir.
What's going on, Jim?
Greg and Joe, what are your thoughts on the very intense David Goggins? I don't know much about him. I think I've seen a couple of clips. Some find him motivating and others find him cringe. I don't know enough about him to say anything.
I like him. I like him. I think he's definitely an intense guy, but I think he did that because he needed to do that for himself. It doesn't work with everybody, but he did. He went to listen, he was a guy who had a fear of water, and he went to the Navy SEALs and he made sure that they put him in they do that drowning shit, and where they tie your arms and your hands behind your back and they tie your feet together and they throw you in an ice cold pool in 9-10 feet of water, and you got to survive for 5 minutes. And the only way you can do that, they said, is to bounce from the floor up, take one quick breath, and blow out the air on the way down. So you aren't going to have any air in your lungs. I mean, all I know is, if you don't blow it out, they say you get stuck midway, and that's where you can't get yourself up. You don't have arms and legs to flail. You're like a fucking, he did all that shit, and he passed.
Yeah, like when the fish get their fucking fins bit off the other fish, they kind of fucking swim like they're reposts.
Listen, I think it's all right. It's just like there's some men who need a wife to nag them to get things done. Other guys are like, dude, if you don't stop fucking nagging me, you know what I mean? Like, I think it depends. I think he was just one of those guys. His ways work for some people, but wouldn't work for others.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him to make a.
I like him, but it's just it's not my cup of tea, but I like him.
Phil Wright, hiya Phil. Greg, do you think Amin will go down? Does he have a court date coming up?
No, I don't think he's gonna go down. Supposedly there's
seems like a really nice guy. He's always been nice to me. He's been on my show a bunch of times.
He's okay. I break his balls. You know what I mean? I do. I just break his balls.
Yeah, I don't think he's guilty of anything. I mean, fucking Andy's a grown man. He made his own decision.
I liked Andy Hammond too, though. I really liked him. I think that was just they both made bad decisions. Bad decisions on that day. Bad decisions.
Yeah, I don't fault one.
He did die.
Oh, Kirk?
Yeah, are you sure that he's dead? She said Judge Joe Zapata. Where's Joe? Oh,
there's Joe. Okay.
Yeah, Joe, I don't know. I mean, we knew he was shot. I'm not sure if he's dead or not. They had said he was still alive, but he's in bad shape. But maybe he did die. Let's see.
Walter Cronkite. As of 1:16 p.m. President Kennedy is dead. I repeat, the president is dead.
I remember that. I was alive for that shit.
I wasn't, but I've seen it on YouTube. The most dangerous dog never barks. Exactly, Jim. Talking about the tough guy talk.
I seen him. I mean, I'm not sure if I see that he's dead here yet. I know that he's shot. I don't know. Maybe he did die, Joe.
Reports are saying Charlie has died. Let's hope the reports are wrong, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know if he's dead. It does say here, I'm looking at all these things here, and it's saying Charlie Kirk. I think he might still be alive, but we'll see.
On TV, it's saying
wait.
Critical condition on TV.
TV still reporting that he's in critical condition. They're not saying he's dead yet.
Uh-huh. All right. Well,
That's horrible.
I hope, praying for the poor guy. But what kind of condition is he in? If he does survive is another thing. But
I'm not sure. I heard first he was shot in the heart, which would mean you ain't gonna really.
if he
That's not
was
a
shot
good
in the
chance.
heart, he would be fucking
Then you hear he's shot in the neck.
there. Yeah. Thanks for answering my question. Many say David Goggins suffers from trauma and is, in a sense, running away from stuff. However, some find him motivating. I got to look at more videos.
No.
and
Who
answer.
has, listen, he did suffer from trauma that he created. Okay, but he's not running away from anything. On the contrary, he doesn't like water, so he made himself go for Navy SEALs. He already did. I think he was in the Marines or Army. He joined the SEALs after he did his tour, in the military, and then decided to re-up and go in because he wanted to go in the SEALs because of water. Do you understand? Because he had a severe fear of water. Also, like jumping out of airplanes. So what does he do? I want to, of a height. So what does he do? Jumps out of airplanes. So he's not running away from himself. On the contrary. He's got balls. He's got a lot of balls.
I'll text you.
Who text me?
Joe Zapata.
Oh, Joe. Okay, Joe, my brother, Joe.
Reports that he died. Greg and Joe, if you were in a restaurant at another table, a son tells his father that he's actually a homosexual, enjoys watching homosexual adult content. The dad shocked and actually cries. The son leaves ashamed and the father's crying. Would you say something to him or not? It's none of my business. I don't want to say anything.
Wait, if the kid tells his father he's homosexual and the father cries, is that what he's asking me?
He walks out and the guy's sitting there alone. Would either of us say something to him? Maybe. I
don't know. Why don't you tell us? What did your dad say when you told him?
Oh, Jamba Jacob, what do you guys think about the URLs in the open?
The what?
I don't know.
Joe, I'll give you something. I'll give you something to talk about.
There was a show in Italy, Urs. I did see this. Fuck. I got my shit on fucking. I did see something. I got it on fucking silent, but it comes over the fucking.
Joe, that's your wife. She wants you to know if you want stuffing or macaroni tonight.
Yeah, I wish. I want to stuff her when I have macaroni.
No, wait, I got some. Fuck all this stupid. She keeps asking stupid questions. You want to talk about something that's really fucking crazy? Joseph, did you see this? Any of you guys, did you see this? How about recently the military saw a UFO, right? Shot at it. And the bullet, the fucking missile hit it and burst apart. And the UFO didn't even stop the UFO. And the UFO kept going and was flying over the water. And I think then went into the ocean. And they said that there was no, they scope it. And they said it wasn't using fuel. And they don't know how that thing even flew. How about that? Why don't you fucking guys Google what I just told you? American fucking, they shoot a missile, hits the UFO.
Sorry. Yeah. I saw that. I saw the story.
How about that? That's some fucking shit, bro.
Fucking insane. I do admire Goggins' courage. He also wasn't afraid to show his vulnerable side.
Look, I like Goggins.
Who do you guys prefer, Theo Von or Rogan? I don't know who Theo Von is.
I like Rogan.
I like Rogan.
Theo Von's like, I don't know. He's not that. He misses the point with me. I didn't like Rogan for the longest time. Before he started his podcast, I hated him when he had hair and shit. I hated him. I thought he was a cocky fucking, I'm a tough guy and all that shit. But now he's like definitely. But I find it interesting. Like I'm always watching shit with Paul Rosalie, the guy that lives in the Amazon. Matter of fact, I got videos loaded here. They're gonna watch later. But I love all that Amazon shit. Joe, I told you right. The worst thing that you could do is take a shit in the Amazon.
Oh, the dung. Yeah, the
dung beetles and stuff. Yeah, you got to watch that shit. He says it's
ladies and gentlemen, dung beetles!
Dung beetles. Show me that ass. No.
Want to talk about something serious? Philadelphia Karen. Oh, that twat with the foul ball in Miami with the Phillies jersey. My thing is that all Phillies fucking fans in Miami.
Wait, I gotta tell you something. It's funny you guys say that. Last night, the Phillies played the Mets.
And kicked the daylights out of them.
Wait, last night the Phillies played the Mets. Now, I have a friend who owns all the buses in New York City. He owns the bus contracts. He's worked like hundreds of millions of dollars. You have no idea. His gas bill is almost $1 million a month. Okay, and he is the biggest Met fan you'll ever meet in your life. I mean, he lives for the Mets. He's got season tickets and everything, but he's also doing things with the Phillies, business I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So they want, and he one time had a chance to play Major League Baseball. And now he's 51, so it's no good. But last night they had him throw out the ceremonial pitch, and they made him wear a Phillies hat, Phillies jersey, Philly everything, like a Philly shirt and everything. And he said, bro, you know that this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do because he hates the Phillies.
Now they did that to break his balls a little bit.
I don't know. He told me they told him even if you get in the stands, you can't switch and put a Met hat on. You have to stay Phillies because they're doing business together. So he did. He threw out a good pitch last night. So if you see the guy that threw out the pitch on Monday night, you know what I'm saying? I kept talking. He was with me Saturday, and he kept telling me, bro, I'm practicing this shit. I'm not fucking that pitch up.
Yeah, you got.
You know what I mean?
Gotta make it. Yeah.
I told him, but dude, Joe, that would be like me having to throw out the first pitch in Fenway Park wearing a fucking Boston Red Sox hat and shit.
Yeah, yeah. If they're doing business with him, man, I'll fucking. I'll wear a BLM fucking jersey.
Dude, you give me well, that would take a lot, but you better be making a lot of money if you're wearing a BLM jersey.
My Red Sox.
I hear you. I would get a tattoo with them on it for the right amount of money. Money talks.
If somebody gave me enough money.
Money talks. You'll see Joe and I out there with BLM posters on. You know what I mean? The right amount of money.
I will basically do anything except fucking homosexuality for money.
Well, it depends. It depends. If you're sitting there with your wife and she says, "There's some guy piles up here's $1 million." Joe, you got to blow that guy right there. And your wife's looking at that $1 million and she's thinking, "Okay, the kid's got to go to school. We got to pay off that mortgage. I want to get that new house down in Cal." Joe.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You get over there, suck that dick, and then tonight I'll suck your dick. Joe will be like, "All right, I'm doing it."
That's the only way I'll ever fucking get him to say that. Welcome to the future. He's talking about the UFO, I'm sure. Yeah, who the fuck knows, man?
That's some crazy shit.
What is out there in outer space? Greg and Joe, Dorian Yates has said controversial statements in the past, the most probably being said, but the Holocaust didn't happen. What do you think prompted him to say that? Listen, he's entitled to his opinion. I believe the Holocaust did happen, and he's entitled to say what he wants. I think he's wrong about that. And especially being a public figure like that, even if he does believe that, he probably shouldn't have fucking.
Dude, I wrote the article in MD about that. Steve Blackman told me go after him.
He pulled it, yeah.
But
I remember, yeah.
Dorian Yates was a skinhead when he was younger, even as a tattoo that says skins on his knuckles.
Yes, he was.
So he has those thoughts.
Rough. He was a rough, tough motherfucker.
Yes.
Yep. So, listen, I don't know. I believe it happened.
Dude, no, I don't mean to sound really fucked up, but the Jews today are against Jews. Do you understand that? Half the Jews in New York are like, from the river to the sea. And I'm like, aren't you Jewish? You know what I mean? Like,
you want to vote for fucking Zoran, man.
Dude, I just watched Schindler's List the other day, and half the fucking people were like, Jew! And it was another Jew. The one person even said, "You fucking clown. You look like a clown with that outfit on." And he goes, "Yeah, but I'm on this side. I'm not like you guys are the ones going to the ovens, not me." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, whatever.
Well, yeah. Listen, I don't know. That they did have evidence at that Nuremberg trial. So high technologies with the UFO thing. Yeah, if this thing wasn't running on fuel, I mean,
they have no idea how the thing was good. But how did that missile hit it dead on, and the missile broke apart?
It's almost like on Star
Trek. And the
Trek.
thing kept going.
The shield around the ship, nothing could You know,
Cloaking device.
Cloaking.
Sparky.
It would disappear, but it would appear when it's shot. Remember the fucking
Yeah.
the Romulan ship had the
The
cloaking.
Romulan ship.
And
You
they
take us
told
more
you,
power. Captain Kirk, we don't have more power.
"Can't do it, Captain."
Scotty, get down there. You know, yeah, those are great. That's dude. I can't watch any.
Scotty, I'm gonna demote you if you don't get it done. He would say stupid shit like that.
I don't think we can do it, Captain. We don't have enough time.
I can only do what I can do.
Lieutenant Uhura, get over here and suck my dick.
Oh man, with that short skirt.
Dude, that's the first thing. Do you know that's the first time they said a white and a black kiss?
Interracial kiss on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they asked Shatner about that, and he's like, he goes, "How was that tough to do?" He goes, "Nichelle Nichols is a beautiful woman. It was easy. I do it every episode, stuff like that."
What happened?
CNN is saying he's dead.
Oh, CNN is claiming now
Yeah,
that
he's saying he's dead, but they're hoping.
and TMZ is supposed claiming now he's dead.
Have you talked to Jimmy the Bull recently? How's he doing? Somebody had asked in a comment they want to.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Trump just came out and said it.
Yeah, it's on Fox.
Donald Trump just came out and said Charlie Kirk has passed away.
I would have to assume he would be getting the true information. Horrible. I know we don't.
That was a good one.
I'm assuming they caught the perp or perps.
I don't know, but I would have traded a Candace Owens for a Charlie Kirk, to be honest with you.
Yeah, she's a fucking.
I don't know what happened to her, bro. What happened to her?
I used to be a big supporter of her.
Yeah, but now she's all fucking weird.
Anti-Semitism just completely knocked me out of her box. No pun intended. Somebody was asking about Jimmy the Bull. I said we'd reach out to him and see.
He's fine. He's fine. He's just busy. He's doing a lot of work and shit.
Well, we want to get Jimmy on without a doubt.
Yeah, we've had Jimmy on many times. He's so
Jimmy's fucking hilarious. I love Jimmy. Greg and Joe, A Bigger, Stronger, Faster came out. It featured the Bell brothers. The Bells got some hate online due to their rather soft-looking physiques chasing what one would say a pipe dream. Was the criticism justified? Not at all. I think that the brothers would. Well, Smelly was a power lifter. The other guy was a wrestler. That was he ended up passing away from overdosing on party drugs. So he was obviously not.
I'm the last one to talk to him. He called me, the one that died, Mike, Mad Dog, and he called me, and he was in bad shape. So I called Chris Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris goes, "I can't go over there, Greg. I can't go over there. When I go over there, he throws me a beating, because he gets violent." So I said, "What do I do?" And he said, "Well, listen, call my mother and call my father." And that's like 2 in the morning. So I call his father. The father answers, says, "Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to call his wife." Smelly. Mike had a wife, but she wasn't sleeping there. I don't know if he was in an apartment down
in the movie, the wife.
Yeah. So she went down. She called the ambulance. They got him out of there. 2 weeks later, I get a call from Mike Bell, the father, and he said, "Greg, thank you so much. I got to tell you something. You did it. We all did it. We got him out. He's doing great. Oh my God, I can't believe he's totally cleaned up his act. We've been waiting for this, blah, 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 blah." And 2 days later, I get a call from Chris. My brother overdosed. So that's how I still have the voice messages, Joe. I would never play him on here. I'd play him for you one day, but I'd never play him on here because
I thought you were that close with the whole
family. I knew it. If you watch the movie, the movie starts when he introduces me. He says, "This is Gregg Valentino." Some might call him the man with the biggest arms, but I call him neighbor because he knows I knew both of his grandmothers.
Grandmother, they showed a picture of you kissing.
Yeah, me and the grandmother were together fucking around in Dollar Tree one time. I know his whole family. I know them forever.
I didn't realize that you were, that tight with them.
Great people. His father is a great guy. His mother, Rosemary, great woman. Great.
Yeah, I was very sad when that guy passed away because you could see in the movie that
but here's another case though, Joe. This is another case. When guys got the monkey on the back, he was saying to me, talking about Mike Bell, not the father, the kid, Mad Dog. He was saying to me, "Bro, my hands is fucked. Look at my hand. It's like all swollen like his fist, I said, "Who you been punching out?" Because he was a tough guy, man. Yeah. He could throw hands. I think he was. I think he could take Chris and Smelly Bell at the same time. I mean, he was bad. He was a tough dude.
He's big.
And
too.
he was big, but he was also rugged. And
Yeah.
I go, who'd you punch out? He goes, nobody. He goes, I've been taking a growth hormone, and I shot the growth hormone directly into the veins on my hand. And he goes, now look, it looks infected. And I showed him. I said, well, dude, you got to go to the fucking doctor for that shit. That's infected. You know, you're gonna lose your hand.
Fucking
I
dying.
talked to Chris about it. Chris goes to me, he ain't shooting no growth hormone on his hand. That's from fucking taking heroin. Because I'm stupid. I'm the most gullible.
You have the benefit of the doubt. I mean,
I give everybody the benefit that I am the most gullible, stupid idiot. But I believed him. Chris is the one who told me, bro, that's not from that. That's he's fucking taking heroin. That's he's shooting it in the vein on his hand.
why the fuck would a guy who is in the WWF, even though he was that dream?
Because you know why, Joe? You get the monkey on your back. I just watched that interview with Charlie Sheen and fucking and Jesse Waters, and he was saying, you know, I mean, on the outside, he was getting girls galore. He was fucking chicks. He was fucking dudes too. You know, after a while, he said,
he admitted it. Yeah.
right? He didn't even care. Like it was just, you know, it was sex. And then he said that, he had boatloads of money from when he was a kid because his father was already a celebrity. You know, he was hanging out with people like O.J. Simpson and, you know, all these other fucking big celebrities. He knew every celebrity. You know what I mean? He knew them. They were like, and you would figure, wow, this kid's got the life of Riley. But what happens is once you get that monkey on your back, it's not easy to get off. How many famous people have died from overdosing drugs?
Tons.
You know, and just
Mike Bell was into like juice and being big. So Charlie Sheen was never like into training.
no, Charlie Sheen. But do you know that Charlie Sheen was a really good athlete? You know, they said he played like a ping pong or some shit too, and he beat when he was 10 years old. He beat fucking O.J. Simpson, but O.J. Simpson was using the other hand. He said, "Okay, now we're going to use this hand." And him and his father played 1-on-1 with Michael Jordan, the two of them, and it's on film. And Jordan says, "No, it never happened." And he said, "Michael," he told Mike because they beat him, and Michael Jordan said, "That never happened." And he goes, "It happened, and you know it happened because it's on film." He goes, "That film's lying." You know, like
Athletic at all. I just thought he was.
yeah, no, he was really athletic. They said he was a really good baseball player too. He could throw balls and shit, you know.
He did look legit in Major League.
But there's a lot of how many pro baseball players have died from drugs or threw the whole career away.
Yeah.
Where's fucking Hamilton now? You know what I mean? You know, what's his name?
On
That was
Broadway.
it. Huh?
On Broadway.
No. No, I meant Josh Hamilton.
Oh yeah, the most infamous #1 overall pick.
Dude, they could have been.
Double
They
race.
said that guy could have been exactly what Aaron Judge and fucking Otani are today. He was that good. They said they've never seen
an MVP after he was out and done. And
no
then
shit.
for an MVP. Imagine if he never fucked up.
Dude, the day he won the home run derby, he went out that night and they couldn't find him for 2 days.
Yeah.
And he was so bad that he was stealing his he was living with his grandmother, and his grandmother told him, "Listen, you have a family, but to get back the family, the wife and the kids, they didn't want him at the house because he was taking the kids' bank account and spending the money and buying drugs with the family money. You know,
jewelry.
He told all his grandmother's jewelry, fairly heirlooms that the grandmother had from her great grandmother, and she told him one more thing, and you're out. I'll have you arrested, and you're out of here." And that's why he was so bad that Texas Rangers, they used to have guys go in the bathroom with him and watch him pee.
Yeah.
You know, he had to go in the bathroom. He was just really bad, but he still hit home runs. He's still hitting the clutch. He was a phenomenal outfielder, could steal bases. The ultimate 5-tool player, way better than Mike Trout.
Yeah. No, listen, a non-drug using Josh Hamilton could have been one of the greatest of all time.
Of all time.
We'll never know, but definitely, potentially could have been.
He had all the tools.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Lefty, you know.
Unbelievable.
Almost like the Marvel movies with the UFO thing. Yeah. Like the Fantastic Four. Don't they have a fucking, the plane that has the force field around it? Greg and Joe, many people say people who lift weights were bullied in school, so they train overcompensate. Not in all cases. Their truth to this. I lifted
No.
weights. I wasn't bullied. I mean, I guess everybody had a pain in the ass.
Everybody had a bully, but it has nothing to
I
do with
was
why
not
you
like
lift the weights.
bullied per se in school. I think weightlifters.
You lift weights because you fall in love with it. Not everybody's a bodybuilder. I know a lot of guys who lift weights. They don't want to be built like Ronnie Coleman. They just want to be,
I
they lift
did it
weights.
'cause I wanted to get fucking pussy. I wanted to look good.
I'd say that's part of it.
I hook up with broads. I figured little fucking ripped up a little bit on fucking Coney Island, hanging out. I would have
There you go.
Greg and Joe, do you believe in redemption? Only Red Dead Redemption. I never played the other one. No. Redemption, 100%. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you do fucking bad by me, I'm going to fucking get back at you without a fucking doubt. Paul Walker, what's up, Paul? Charlie Sheen was a great ball player too. He was drafted by the Reds.
Yes. Yeah, he did say that. Matter of fact, they said his arm was so good that in one of the movies, Platoon, they used him to throw this hand grenade. And they said, you have to throw it and it has to land in a certain spot. And he said, give me the fucking hand grenade. And he threw it like fucking, how many they go by meters. So I don't fucking know what it means. But let's say they threw it almost 100 fucking yards and it landed exactly, almost like if you threw a basket there, it landed. They said it had to clear a high thing of weeds, but hit a certain spot. And it did.
Dear Grandma, I hate this place. And he's writing the letters. You writing to that grandma of yours back home there? R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. He was assassinated.
Unbelievable.
It was terrible situation. I was just watching a video with Kirk yesterday that, like I said, he just mowed down this group of college kids that were coming up to the fucking microphone and trying to get to him, and it's a shame. It's people were obviously jealous of his intellectualness and how he could.
Joe, listen to me. Again, I'm going to make a plea to you guys or the liberals. Get the fuck off this show because you're killing this play. If we don't stop with the liberals, I'm just telling you, listen, I don't care. I have liberal thoughts, okay? I don't care if you're black, white. My girlfriend's Mexican. Her mother's a fucking illegal alien. We keep calling the cops on her. She keeps coming back. I'm just saying, I don't care what your fucking gender is. I fuck trannies in their asses. Okay, I have. I'm not going to lie, and I enjoyed it. Okay, I don't give two fucks what you do. Okay, but when you shove that shit up my ass and you start marching and trans rights, they're not women. No, they're trans women. Okay, so it's a different animal. I don't believe any of that shit. Okay, but we're all human beings. Black people are just as much human as us. A lot of savages, though, or there's a lot that are savages that don't want to behave. Okay. But I had Muslims that lived in my house here with me. Muslims, okay, with a woman who wore a hijab, and she was really cute. And her husband, it was an arranged marriage. He's telling me, "You think I married her for love? No, I married her because my parents and her parents they set it up. I was supposed to marry her sister. She was an eye doctor. Originally, I could use that. But what I'm saying is, they were great people. They were great people. I love them. I love them to death. My girl, they moved out a while ago, but my girlfriend still is very close with her. And they're from Pakistan, and they're Muslim, and they believe the whole thing. They did the whole shit on their knees and prayed to, and that's fine by me. I don't give two fucks. But the left wants you to bow to that.
The radical part of these left groups is the ones that we have.
But they want it to be they don't want to hear your opinion. They want to hear their opinion coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
You get that?
I don't want to change anybody's opinion, but my opinion.
I don't give a fuck. Joe, if you
right for everybody, they might not even be right for me, but they're mine.
Listen, if you're one of them people that's in love with your dog and your dog loves you back and you two both agree on getting married, I don't give two shits if that's what you want to. That's your bit, as long as the dog agrees to it. Okay, what I'm saying is, I got my liberal thoughts are like that. I have some liberal feelings. I don't give two shits, but I believe in God. I don't believe that you have to believe the same God. We really believe in the same God. We just call them different names.
The same.
We just call it different names. Whether you call him Jehovah or Yahweh or fucking Allah, whatever the fuck, it's still God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you though, you can't. Without freedom, we're all fucked on this planet. And the problem is right now, these assassinations and these cowards, and I use the words cowards because they're going to schools. And going to a school is like shooting fucking ducks on a pond. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's nowhere for kids to run. They're children. They're not going to fight, then fight, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that. They're going to run away. It's like fishing in a fishbowl. Okay, you're a coward. Go down to New York City with your gun cocked and walk into one of the city precincts and watch what happens to you. Okay, you'll have 50 cops fucking shoot you in every part of your fucking body. You if you held up a gun, you know, 72nd precinct. You walk in there, you'd be dead. Am I right or wrong, Joe?
If the cops are fucking able
Packing.
to do it, they should. Yeah, if they're not afraid to do it.
Unless they have a commander that's like, no, I'll stand
No,
there.
let's ask him first. Is everything okay?
No, and you know what I would do? I would say, shoot me. Go shoot me for a duck and let it hit the fucking commander. That's what I would do.
I'm blocking you.
No, but the bottom line is they're cowards. They know how to do this shit.
The soft targets. Charlie Kirk's sitting on a fucking chair doing a speech.
Dude, he was sitting almost exactly the way I am right now. Also, I saw him get hit and he just slumped.
Yeah, that's a fucking and the guy on the train in North Carolina, soft target, a fucking
Coward.
a girl by herself, not even,
Not just that, but Jesus Christ, Joe. Even if it was Mike Tyson sitting there,
yeah,
you snuck up from behind. She's on her phone like this. You're on your phone. If Mike Tyson was on his prime, sitting on his phone, it just takes one swipe with a knife to hit him right in the neck. And even though he might get up for a split second, throw fucking punches, he's not going to be able to do anything because he's going to drown in his own blood. You have no idea.
yeah,
But if you don't stop the left from doing this, listen, you don't have to like Donald Trump, but God damn it, you have to respect the presidency.
yeah.
Okay? You don't have to like the guy. I didn't like Obama. I didn't like Biden, but I had to
I didn't
fucking,
want to die.
right. I didn't want him to die, even though I think he was dead a long time ago, Joe Biden. But the thing is,
Weekend that fucking joke.
you have to respect the presidency, and it's not Donald Trump that's causing this shit to happen. It's you sick fucks that want things only your way.
Yeah.
Only your way.
Exactly.
And this shit's something's gonna have to happen because this shit's gonna get worse. Because right now, the nut jobs out there they're being told that the right conservatives are evil. We're the hunters. We're killing everyone. We're destroying democracy.
The National Guardsmen in these cities, and we're going to take over. And no, we're just trying to stop people from getting killed every 5 seconds.
Go talk to the good people that live in Chicago. Even the black, Hispanic, white, and they'd be like this.
DC mayor
Bring
said
the guard.
screamed and pounded her fucking fists on a thing. We don't want them. Then she had to admit the truth. The crime's down. Things are quiet. They
you know why? Yeah, but right now, when some of you fucking nut jobs are sitting here, yeah, but the crime is down in New York City. No, it's not. No, it's not. Do you know what they do? They don't make the arrests. You're not making fucking arrests, and then the arrests get dropped down. Joe, you know the charges get dropped down today.
Always.
You
Precinct level before the thing goes from fucking from the scratch copy to the computerized official.
Right. Copy. It goes from assault to disorderly conduct.
Yes, grand.
Okay. Awesome. And you know what you get?
Assault 2 to assault 3.
Get this.
Yeah.
Don't do it again. You promise you won't do it again? Yeah, I promise.
Yeah.
Shaquan, do you promise? You go, man, I promise, man. Bye.
Bro, this guy on the train in North Carolina, the judge made him sign a letter that he promised to come back on his return date in court.
Joe.
Even his own family said that they've been begging. You got to put him away. He's nuts. He assaulted himself. They were saying, we knew this was going to happen.
I got to ask you a question about that, Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
They said, now, please, somebody here, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong with this. They said they don't know how that judge became a judge because there's no proof that she was ever a lawyer. She was appointed. Oh my God. Joe, you think I'm joking about that? Google it when you're talking to me. Bro, somebody else, one of you fuckers.
Me anymore with DER.
Said that there's no proof. She has nothing in her background that she ever went to law school or anything. She was appointed. She was an appointed judge by some other black woman judge, and they made her a judge. And they're saying, according Lucia, didn't you say in that state that you can actually be a judge without being a lawyer? I never heard of that.
Ow.
Joe, one of you guys listening to this, Google it and tell me how that could be. Now I'm going to urinate really fast, but tell me how Joe, how
To be a high school graduate.
she's saying all you have to be is a high school. If you're a high school graduate and you can get appointed on the bench as a judge
In North Carolina.
in North Carolina, how could that, Joe? I got to urinate. But
High
how
school
could?
diploma and not a law degree.
Please Google it. Somebody, one of you guys in the Google, tell me how this can be. Because tomorrow I'll move to North Carolina. I'll be judge. I'll put everybody in jail. I'll be right back. I'll put everybody in jail. Everybody. I'll put them in jail.
The Momo's Court, starring Judge Valentino. Bum, bum, bum. I'm Doug Llewellyn. I'm here outside the courtroom
Doug
with the
Llewellyn.
plaintiff, Dave Palumbo. Oh my God. Let me look. King Dale, Greg and Joe, in 07, former WWE wrestler Chris Benoit took the life of his wife's son and ended his life. Chris described as a well-mannered, mild individual, serious and quiet, bit friendly. No one saw it coming. The media tried to pin it on Roy Rage. Do you think stories maybe played a role? Steroids, I think. I think Chris Benoit was just basically, he had CTE from the headshots of being a wrestler, kind of like the way the NFL guys get it. He used a lot of drugs, steroids, and other drugs, as far as what I read, like party drugs. And I think he was partly insane to begin with because of what he did. Any sane person.
Who's this, Joe? Doug
Chris
Llewellyn?
They blamed it on roid rage.
No.
It was the CTE. It was the CTE, and he was fucking nuts too. And
I know a little bit about that. Okay, let me tell you something. I know fucking professional wrestlers and everything else. He was an asshole before he was ever even a wrestler. He was one of those guys you went to high school with that was always in trouble for stupid shit, throwing a brick through a window, beating up some fucking guy, beating up his girlfriend. He was always known for violence. And he would fight with other wrestlers backstage, and he wasn't the most well-liked guy. He always threatened people like, I'll fucking kill you. You have no idea. I'll kill you. So I'm just telling you that the roids did not do. The only thing roids did was make him more of a weapon. But he did not go off because he was on roids. He was mentally fucked up.
He was mentally fucked up. He had CTE, obviously, because they tested his brain.
But he was fucked up even before the CTE, Joe. Joe, he was one of the. We all went to high school with guys that were a little off the fucking grid. You know what I mean? They fought all the time, smacked their own girlfriend around, maybe beat up their stepfather, shit like that. You know what I mean? Actually robbed. They would, break into cars. Always in trouble. Killed the dog down the street because he used to make noise and shit. So now you amplify that with steroids. Plus, maybe he got some CTE because, from the wrestling. But that's just all you're doing is creating a perfect storm.
Yeah. So Benoit, steroids were just a part of the problem. A lot of the other shit was more of the problem. Anthony Zanaboni, what's up, Ant? Yes, we were talking about that earlier. He's saying he got shot in the neck. But even what Greg said, the video looks like he got shot more heart area.
Well, they said at first, I heard on the news report, said the heart didn't look like that because he was sitting back and it went like this. But it would neck, head, heart, whatever.
It's a vital organ.
And it killed him, right? When you get shot there, you're pretty much in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Awful shame. And
then we're going to hear, this is what we're going to hear. Guns. Even when you find out it's going to be some trans
control.
It's some left-wing nut. That's what it's going to be, right? And then the Democrats are going to be like, well, he's okay. So he is one of ours, but it's the guns. You got to stop the guns. This is why we need to stop guns. So what, did the gun kill the girl on the fucking train? No. No.
Knives, folding knives.
The dirty fucking hunting knife, like a Cub Scout knife. It was this big. The blade was this big.
Yep. It wasn't like he had fucking Rambo knife.
No. Caught her in the right spot. Dude, you hit somebody here in the jugular. Get him in the jugular. You know what I mean? Get him right there in the jugular And the fucking, the fucking throat, you're fucked.
That's where the blood goes. Son of Sammy, what's up, Nick?
Son
Oddly
of Sam
enough,
and Nicky.
Hamilton didn't win that home run derby. Ah, good point. Justin Morneau, remember him on the Twins?
Oh, you're right.
Was the winner. Josh hit the most in a round in derby. Remember because he hit it to the
Right.
side over the right field.
Yeah,
fence?
but Nick, he's right. He's right. But I tell you what, he hit one that almost went out of Yankee Stadium. He was hitting them high up in the fucking where Mantle used to hit him, high up there. You know what I mean? The top upper. And he was the star at it. You're right, Justin Morneau won. But but he was the star. He was like the uncrowned, and that really put him on the map. And everybody like, this kid came from adversity. This kid was down. He had every chance, and then he had to go back to the minor. And then he went and did all the shit he did to fucking show off.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, even after he was MVP. When I train in the gym, I kind of do circle training. I like 1 minute and do as much reps as I can. Then I move to the next machine station. So you're kind of doing like circuit training.
Like a circle jerk.
So yeah, I circle jerk in the gym. That's like the old Jack LaLanne, the circuit training. They had the machine lined up. You couldn't start at number 3. People go, hey, no, you got to start over there. The girls would yell.
That was circuit training.
Circuit training and Jack LaLanne. That's good stuff, man. I mean, I used to do it back then. And
listen, Jackhammer? If
it works for you,
do it.
Stop. Yeah, and fuck people if they don't like that you're using them. I'm using bolt machines. Yep. Let me see. Nick, never understood why Josh Hamilton was praised. I agree. Overcome addiction, use performance, diminishing drugs. Great fucking time. But the athletes who take PEDs were vilified back with logic. Yes, I always said that. It was a great feel-good story. As a journalist, it was a fun feel-good story.
That's all it was.
Josh Hamilton sick. I said he threw. This even is more proof positive that he threw a career away. I don't care if he won an MVP when he's cleaned up for that 1 year.
I don't either.
He fucked up a little bit after.
I don't think he was ever really clean.
Yeah, they found him like in bars and stuff in New York.
Then I found Jesus, praise the Lord, Lord willing, all that shit.
First, I want to thank my Lord Savior Jesus Christ. We covered the spread. Oh.
You know what I like is when you go to when you watch a boxing match, right? And at the end they interview the winner, and he's like, first and foremost, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I'm like, wait, hold on. So you're saying Jesus wanted you to kick the shit out of him? Like, Jesus, like you, he didn't like that guy, right?
He didn't like him, no.
And it's funny because that guy before they started the fight did the same thing like this. What's the name? But so Jesus listened to you, he didn't listen to him. So Jesus made you win.
Jesus hates that. But good point, Nick. Yeah. Hamilton should not have been praised for that. But if, let's say, some guy is a fucking junkie and he saw that and it made him think about trying to stop, then maybe it helped somebody. But I was never a praiser of Josh Hamilton. I just said it was a great story as a fucking sports writer, which it was. This country is going down the toilet, and it has been since 2008.
Yes, but Ironhead Hooligan, listen to me. It started because Obama really started all this shit. You know that, right? Oh, it was Obama that started all this shit. But the bottom line is, if you've got Donald Trump who wants to stop all this, and he has all the power, but what they're doing is you got local judges who are, I don't know why there's no fucking conservative judges say, no, fuck you, he can do it. But it seems like all the judges
bring it to the fucking this Ninth Circuit.
Right. But they're all
people bring it to the.
They're all liberals, John.
How do they get to choose a court in Seattle can turn down a fucking thing from the White House? I don't understand how that chain of command is.
It doesn't matter. They're all fucking liberals. The judges are all liberals. They stop. How can a judge? So you're telling me a judge can? Or why do we need the president then? Why don't we just have fucking a bunch of liberal judges run the country?
Yeah.
It's stupid. But what I don't understand is, this is my advice. If I'm advising you, not that Donald Trump's ever going to listen to me, but let's just say I had his ear here. Here it is right here. And I said to Donald,
hold on, Greg.
Donald Trump.
Hold on. Don? Okay, we got him on the phone. Dad, I got him on speaker.
That's funny. Listen, this is my advice to Donald Trump, right? You heard when Joe Biden was president, and he said no more tuition for college kids, right? And all the college kids masturbated to that. Well, older people had already paid off their college loans, and they're like, that's bullshit, right? We're going to get the government's going to pay for the college. So they bring it to the court, and what does the court say? You can't do that. And you know what Joe Biden said? I'm doing it anyway. Bafungal. So he did it anyway. Okay.
So Donald Trump's got to do the same shit.
I think that Trump said, oh, the lower court says they can't do it. Well, go tell them I got a message for them. Fuck you. I'm doing it. I'm the president. I'm doing it.
This one's for your mother.
Right. Your father, your mother, and your fucking sister, who I already fucking Fuck them.
That's the
Fuck
only
'em.
way you're gonna fix.
You got to listen. Listen, you want to hang out in the rain, you got to pray for the mud. Wait, no, you pray for the rain, you got to play in the mud sometimes.
Pray in the mud. Pray for rain.
Story. I forgot how you the saying. Sometimes when you pray for rain, you got to deal with the mud.
Yep.
You got to.
Makes sense. Yeah.
That's the way it is. Okay, that's the way it is, and you got to just override them and just do it. Go in there, fucking cut the crime to nothing in Chicago.
Yeah.
And make Jamie Pritzker fucking say, okay, fat ass.
Fat fuck.
So talk to me now. Talk to me now. Now that there's no crime in it, what are you going to say?
Yeah.
Oh, we could have done it ourselves. Then why didn't you? I want you to get your fat ass up here and talk to all these people out here. Okay, all the people. Good. Tell them why you didn't do it. You said you didn't need me to do it. I did it. You know, because Donald Trump's cocky, he likes to take the thing. Yeah. I did it. I cleaned up your city for you. How come you didn't tell all the people out here? You said you could do. Wait, you fat.
Just say thank you. He likes to hear people say thank you too. Yeah. He is kind of like immature and babyish sometimes.
Listen,
I think he's doing it to troll and break.
Are you kidding me? He loves it. You know, I'm thinking about, Melania. I'm thinking of running in 2028. What do you think? Should I do it? I should probably do it, right? I'm also thinking maybe we should cancel elections. I'll just stay being president. What do you think? Yeah, I'm thinking about that. He does that because the left is like, no, what?
That's against the law. now
I love it. He doesn't want to be dude. Let me tell you something. He's putting all his fucking cards on the table right now because he knows that's it. He's not. He's gonna go fucking land Mar-a-Lago, have his young wife suck his peacefully God. I'm just telling. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna hand it off to either Rubio or fucking what's his name,
Vance.
Vice President. What?
J.D. Vance.
Vance. I almost said Pence.
A good fucking second to him, without a doubt, man. Greg and Joe, many people in the Western world are worried about mass immigration and are trying to prepare for the worst. And living off the grid, moving abroad, is the fear justified? Certainly, it is a fear.
Wait a minute.
Live off the grid because you need the grid.
Wait a minute. Who's going to live off the grid?
Yeah,
listen to me. I watch Paul Rosalie. If you guys don't know who it is, Google him. He's the guy that's always on Joe Rogan and Lex Friedman. He's the one that Lex Friedman went out to visit and fucking in the Amazon. I love the guy. But they're eating grubs, they're having raccoon stew. Ain't happening for this guinea, okay? My grandmother never made raccoon meatballs or anything like that. Or fucking grubs, with clam sauce. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother never made that shit. So I'm not eating that.
Let the fucking countries stay the way they are. Why
you gotta listen. Listen. You let the school kids carry on and have their. Now it's time to clean house. Now you got to start locking up people. You got to take these liberal judges out of their seats. Okay, any judge like this woman that we don't even know if she's really even qualified to be a judge.
She should be fucked.
You got to take her, let her fucking lie. And let me tell you something. If you in other countries, it's happened, and it happened once in this country so far, and I like it. If you are a fucking parent of a kid who went off at school and did a school shooting, you're going to jail too. Both of you are going to jail. Because they always know. Listen, whenever these school shootings happen or somebody went nuts, even maybe this guy with Kirk, we don't know. We're going to have to find out, okay? We don't know what really happened. But somebody knew that we knew he was going to. He bragged about doing this. He kept a log. He talked about it online. This shit nobody ever just woke up in the morning. Last night I went to the fucking Met game. Good time. You know what? I think I'm going to kill Charlie Kirk today. You know what? It doesn't work like that, bro. It doesn't work like that. They put this shit out there. You can see that this. So if you knew about it and do anything about it, you're part of it.
Yeah.
Remember when Robert De Niro told that guy, either you're too stupid to know better, or you're in on it.
Yeah.
Either way, you're out of here, right? You're either too stupid to know better, or you're in on it. Either way, you're out of here. That's the way I look at it.
Because of me, you exist out here.
Because of me, you fucking Jew bastard.
Listen up, you Jew prick. One of the greatest, the fucking sunglasses, and you see Nicky's car. He's got the Monte Carlo, the 77 Monte.
In the fucking desert.
Yes. Oh, what a great direction by Scorsese when the glasses of Ace with the mirrors and the car going through.
He made him look like one of the old Jews. Here's a guinea playing a part of an old Jew. You know what I mean? But it did it perfectly.
He did it great. Yeah. Frank Lefty Rosenthal. Yep. Ace is high. I don't think anybody should be allowed into this country until we fix our own. And I think all other countries should say the same thing. I'm a guy with an Italian tattoo who wants to put in for fucking dual citizenship so I can move to Italy when I'm older. But if I want to go there and they say, no, we don't have room for you, guess what? I turn tail and I go back here. Even though I want to be an immigrant per se later in life, I think there should be no immigration until that respective country has all of their shit together with their own fucking.
Well, I think it should be like the old days. What do? I'm a bricklayer. Okay, he's a bricklayer right over here. Stand on that line. What do? I'm a carpenter. He's a carpenter. Go ahead. You stand on that line. What do? I'm a fucking mooch. Go back to your country. We don't take mooches. You know what I'm saying? You have to offer something to the country. And in the old days, people came here to work and get a better life. And they were families, too. Yeah. You didn't have too many guys come here by themselves unless they were to get a job and then call their mother and their family over, okay? But these young savages you see running across, we're lucky, though.
But they get all the shit for free. So if they could bring mom and the fucking 85 kids with them on day one. All fucking grandparents had to come here.
That's
get
right.
a job, be sponsored by somebody here before they can have enough money to go send for fucking the honey and the
but they didn't. Our people didn't come here, and we lived in the ghetto, baby. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody financed my house. I see immigrants driving around. You see them when they're pulling them out of these cars. I'm like, whoa, that's a fucking. That guy just got out of a Lexus. How the fuck he get that from? You know what I mean? He's been here since 2023. Came under Biden. And I'm like, he's driving that? What am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? So, they came here. They went to the ghettos because usually when somebody came here, they knew somebody already here that hooked them up with either a job or a place to stay. That's the way it worked. Bitch. Yeah. So now,
a sponsor.
But now the thing is, we're lucky because we're hooked on with South America. So, okay, we're getting, the South Americans and shit coming here, which is nothing compared to Europe, which is getting all Africans and fucking Middle Easterns who are savages. I saw the video of a girl just walking down the street and this big black dude, African dude, stops her and says something to her, like, yo, what's up? And she was like, I'm not interested. And he just goes, bang, punched her in the nose, right? She fucking hits the ground. And some other blacks that were hanging out there that were fucking savages from Africa came over and started kicking her when she was on the ground. And you're just like, but that's what they're dealing with. And you know how bad France and Germany are?
It's horrible. Well, look at Seattle. He said Denmark. He said it's gone. It's
done. But all Denmark, Sweden, all them, they're all like too liberal. Oh, let them in. They're human beings and they're suffering until they fucking take over. It's like, let the dandelions grow in the garden, you know what I mean? Until there's no more fucking nutrition for the fucking tomato plants and shit. You know what I mean? That's what happens. Yep. They don't work. They hang out they go out at night. They're all out at night. What, don't you have to get up for work tomorrow? You know what I mean? They don't.
Craig, what's up, buddy? Thanks for watching, man. Craig's one of our regulars. I never cared for Charlie, talking about Kirk, but what happened to him breaks my heart. I used to be a liberal, but now I don't know. The party's becoming everything they claim they hate. Heartbreaking. Craig, that is a fucking, and I usually do the bell but that's a.
Yes, Craig, that's a good one.
Bell, because what you just said there is an intelligent fucking person who's thinking you could still be a liberal, but you might be like an old school liberal, which was totally different from what this new school is. And you were probably like a blue collar Democrat.
Wait a minute.
No?
Joe, at the old school, listen to me. I'm all about the old school liberal. Abraham Lincoln, if he was here today, would be a liberal. But he didn't believe in fucking just giving shit away to everybody and all the shit. The Democrats were the ones burning down the house and saying to you, "We'll take care of you." Remember that's the Ku Klux Klan was started by the Democratic Party. That's a fact.
Dixie
That's not just hearsay. That is a fact. That's a fact. We don't when you know there's posters. You can Google this too, by the way, guys. That when Abraham Lincoln started the Republican Party and was running for president, they used to put up posters of Abraham Lincoln as a monkey. They would take a picture of a monkey because they said he was trying to, he also wanted to free the slaves and everything.
Not for slavery, yeah.
Right. They said, oh, he's a fucking, he likes the monkeys. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them. All that shit. You don't understand. Joe too. Joe doesn't give a shit. Joe, we're both conservative. Joe, do you care if your next door neighbor's gay?
One bit.
Not one bit. He doesn't give a shit.
But
when if the next door neighbor comes over to Joe's house and starts fucking, gay's the way, start waving a gay flag on Joe's lawn.
Now I have a problem.
Now you got a problem with that shit.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that shit. Well, since when does somebody? Why are you gay? Do you have to come out? Well, I never understood that. I'm coming out. I need. What do you come out to? What? So you're gay? Who's the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why do you have to come out?
I can tell you right now, the girl across the street from me, she's a lesbian and a full-fledged Democrat. We get along beautifully. She's Italian from Queens. Her father lived there for a number of years with her. She took care of him. I was buddies with the father.
Right.
Guy, World War II veteran, fucking tank division, war hero. I talk to her all the time. She knows what my politics are. Who gives a fuck?
But wait a minute now.
Nothing.
Wait a minute. If I took your neighbor, Joe, and I sat her down, most people, Democrats, have no fucking clue what they're talking about, okay? Even Republicans. The reason why they're Democrat is because they don't like Donald Trump. So the alternative is, well, then I guess if I don't like Donald Trump, I must be a Democrat. Right? And that's not the case. You don't have to like Donald Trump's personality.
EOP fucking what do they call those Republicans
well, they call them, there's like oh my god, not liberal, oh, you got me. Wait, what's Kat Timpf is one actually, and so was Gutfeld used to be libertarian.
Yeah.
Okay, they were libertarian.
Libertarian than a Republican. I want less government. I don't like the Republican
Party. You don't want the government. Look, if you need help, the government got to be there to help you. That's what they're there for. But you don't want the government like where they're going to raise your family and they're going to do everything, call the shots, because then you're their slave. That's slavery. Do you understand that? That's like
socialism / communism.
You don't have to like Donald Trump as a person. Okay. Is he my favorite person? I like him a lot now. I really do. But when he was, I only liked him since he ran for president. When he was that fucking, you're fired, that shit, I was like, what a pompous asshole Donald Trump is.
He would be on wrestling, and I mean, he was kind of funny,
Yeah, but I always thought of him as a cocky, rich millionaire pump. Yeah. But I like him now.
He still is, kind of in a way.
But I see it there. Just like, listen, now I watch all these fucking things on Twitter, right? And they're like that Fox needs to get rid of Jessica Tarloff. I'm like, no fucking way. Why would you do that? I used to hate her. But you need the opposite. She's you need the yin in order for the yang to work. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Like, who was the other guy? Juan, what was the black guy? Juan
Williams.
Juan Williams. I didn't like his views, but I thought he was very clever. I thought
the only one I didn't like was Geraldo Rivera, not for nothing, who happens to be my friend Charlie Gasparino's buddy. I didn't like Geraldo Rivera because he would get snippy.
weird later on in life. He used to be very interesting when he was young.
Yes, he did. He did. But he used to play the race card a little bit too much and tell Greg shit like, you're obnoxious. I like to come over and smack you and shit like that. And like,
Yeah,
you know, like,
Bongino wanted to kill him. Somebody.
oh, Dan Bongino.
I used to have those arguments.
But Joe, you know, let me tell you something about Dan Bongino too. I'm not too happy with him either.
Me neither.
Because Dan Bongino, when he got that job under fucking Cash Patel, and then when that Epstein shit happened, he was like, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. You know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm quitting.
Yeah.
What do you quit for? Because they don't want to share. You, if you really believe in this stuff, you need to stay in there to make sure that we get what we're supposed to get out of it.
He's frustrated because now he's seeing how that part of the machine works. So he was Secret Service and all of that. I mean, he was in the government per se as a law enforcement.
But the FBI is its own entity. I mean, all the presidents, look at Hoover and all, you know, they all couldn't control, what's his name? You know, J. Edgar Hoover was uncontrollable. He used to threaten fucking Nixon all the time. And he would say, I'll find dirt on you and you know what I mean?
You know, the mob had fucking dirt on J. Edgar Hoover through Roy Cohn, right? J. Edgar Hoover was gay and a cross-dresser.
Was gay.
Roy Cohn was his buddy, and Roy Cohn was out as a homosexual. One of the greatest lawyers of all time, and he was part of the McCarthy communist era. He's been around for, well, now he's dead,
but Hoover was gay, and his right-hand man was really his lover.
Yes, yes, the guy who always that was supposed to be like his you know, assistant to put all the meetings. Yeah, they would be together all the time. He would be fucking slamming them. But he had Roy Cohn involved with him, and they used to have like, I think Roy Cohn had during this, they used to have like these weird orgies and stuff. And I think Roy Cohn was Epstein before Epstein, where he had proof of some of this stuff. And when Roy Cohn became the mob lawyer, J. Edgar Hoover would not even admit to the existence of the mob until after Valachi. So
the Valachi papers, dude. Let me tell you something. Because he was in with the mob, though. I think the mob fucking and him did a lot of shit together.
They owned him.
Some people say that he's one of the reasons why Kennedy got fucking hit.
To me, mob, CIA, FBI fucking hit without a doubt. Yeah, no, I totally agree. They have psychos on social media celebrating his death. Disgusting. Oh, we're talking about Kirk. Anybody that celebrates death, even listen, it's not like Hitler, you know, we're fighting a war and we got to end the war and we killed the leader of the Taliban or the Nazis or whatever. A fucking political person, a pundit like Charlie Kirk, he's just a fucking journalist and he has views that are on the right. Celebrating his death? I hate so many lefty people. I don't want them to die.
Just beware. Beware.
Somebody on the other side is nuts.
Beware of what you talk about.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you something. You can there's nuts on both sides. And you could very easily spawn some right-wing nut to take out somebody like Obama or somebody big. You have no idea what you're asking for. Both sides need to shut the fuck up with that shit.
Fuck up. Get the guy responsible. Fucking put him
bury
in jail.
him.
Hopefully, I don't know wherever he got shot. Hopefully, they have the death penalty in that state. I don't know where it happened. But, Garrett, Greg and Joe, my wife and I are currently separated. Garrett, we were talking about something like this, I think, a week or two ago. Separated, and she's not letting me see my 2-year-old daughter. I'm in a bad place mentally. Have any advice? She can't do that legally unless the judge has said you can't see your kid for whatever reason. There has to be a reason attached to it.
Yes, Garrett. You can see. Garrett, listen to me.
Legally, she has to let you see. You can do the handoff at a police station
wait a minute.
local to where you live.
But Garrett, if you're one of these thick-headed guys, that's my kid too. You're not stopping me, and you start fighting with her.
It's going
You're
to
not
make
going to win, Garrett. You're going to lose, and that kid's going to grow up with another guy as her father. I'm just going to tell you that now. You have to be smart. You have to go to the court. You say nothing. If it's too late and you've already sent stupid fucking text messages, stupid emails, if you showed up at her doorstep and say, I want to see my kid, I have a right, fuck you, you can't, you'll see what's going to happen. You make threats. All of those are going to go against you in a court of law. I'm just letting you know.
Family
I've been
court
where
is
you
gonna
are.
be
You
it's
have
against
to.
the dads as it is to start. You
You're
don't
the
get
father. You
fucking
have. You must must pay child support too. Okay. Don't. This is never going to be fair. So don't worry about things being fair because it's never going to be fair. You
we know
have to
better
pay
than
child support
anybody.
as
Yeah.
long as you pay your child. If you don't pay your child support, my friend went to jail for missing two child support payments. You must pay your child support, and your lawyer will say he's paying his child support. He's not. You're not stalking, harassing, or fighting with the mother. You want nothing to do with the mother other than co-parenting in your way, whatever. And you let your lawyer do your fighting because you are not. You're fighting with emotion, and you are going to make a mistake, and that mistake will cost you. And your little girl will call another man daddy if you don't fucking wise up. If you're one of these meathead fathers that are showing up at her doorstep and you're fighting with her, and she's popping up the cell phone, and she's got all these text messages with you threatening her, then you only have to sit in front of a mirror and say, Garrett, what are you doing? Because you're fucking that up. You have to outsmart her. Okay. I'm going to go see a lawyer. That's it. And you don't do, I'm going to see a lawyer. We'll see what happens. You don't do that.
Let the lawyer be
Let
the
the
man.
lawyer do the shut. Listen, even a fish would never get caught if it would just learn to shut its mouth.
Yeah.
You understand that? So now we're not talking about law enforcement here, which happens with a fish. But in this case, you will not lose as long as you shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes, it's hard. Yes, you see that little girl and you want to hug her, but your wife hates your guts. She hates you for whatever you've done, whether you cheated on her or she cheated on whatever it is. She knows that she's got the kid, and she knows as long as she has that kid, you're going to squirm. And you're here talking to me and Josie, you must be squirming.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something. You have to outsmart, you got to be like the fox. You got to outsmart the little fucking let the rats play. You know what I'm saying? Outsmart the rats. You have to go to your lawyer. Don't start text messaging her or thinking you're going to trick her. It's not going to work. You're going to lose. The judge is going to read that and he's going to say, you don't seem too stable, Garrett. It doesn't seem like it seems like you have anger problems. I don't know if you're ready to see this kid yet. If anything, they'll let you see her with a court person sitting right there.
Yeah. Supervised.
Right. Joe is a cop. He'll tell you it's a supervised police. Do you want that? Do you want that, Garrett? You don't want that. You know what, Garrett? Shut the fuck up. I know you're upset. Go somewhere. Go drive to a fucking place where nobody else is and go, ah! Scream as loud as you fucking can. Okay? Get it over with. Throw a few rocks. Take a deep breath in. Drive back home. Talk to your lawyer. Be calm. And win like that. She's betting on you losing your temper. She's betting on you threatening her. She's betting on you. And the more you threaten her, the more you just, again, go look at the man in the mirror and guess who fucked you? You fucked you. Not her. You. Yeah. I'm just telling you.
Women get away with a lot when it comes to separation, divorce, and child.
They know just how to work a man. You ain't seen your kid. I got a new man too. I got a new boyfriend. And she loves him. Your daughter loves Joe. She loves him. And that's going to make you go, you fucking cunt, you fucking. And as soon as you do that, up goes the cell phone. God, say it again. And you're like, fuck you. I don't care about no cell phone. You just buried yourself. So when she shows that to a judge, your lawyer's going to have to say, well, he was emotional and he was this and he was that. And the judge is going to say, I'm thinking about maybe putting him in some anger management classes. Then after he completes that, then you come back to me. Let me see what the fucking, what the court says about the anger management classes. And then we'll figure it out. Garrett, be smart, will you?
Yeah.
I've been there, okay?
Greg, unfortunately, has been through this. Thankfully, I have not. That's why I gave Greg the floor there. Definitely.
It's just, I'm telling you.
Everything you say, Greg.
Loose lips sink ships. And we're not talking about ratting on your friends. We're talking about ratting on yourself.
Yeah.
Don't fight. It's not worth it. Women own men. They know that men lose their temper. Men will threaten. Men will do all this shit. I got your daughter. I got your daughter, baby. You may not even love her. You want nothing to do with her, but she's got your daughter. She owns the jewels. She's got them right here. Yep. I got your heart right here. And you know what I'm going to do to it, Garrett? I'm going to crush it right in front of your eyes. That's what she's thinking. So you have to say, okay.
And then you'll totally change the fucking tune right there. The thing will
Be
thing
calm.
will be changing.
Get your fucking lawyer to do your talking. Talk to
Yeah.
my lawyer.
Yep.
Talk to my lawyer. Don't ever trust her either. You have to talk to a lawyer.
Yep. Phil
And that's-
Wright, you try coming here to London, you will get mugged talking about immigration.
Oh yeah, it's bad over there. I know somebody was just there saying the same fucking thing.
Now, Greg, let's say you went to London and you died. Unfortunately, maybe not from the mugging, maybe you choked on a chicken bone. I don't know. What would happen? Like, you got to get shipped back to the U.S. Your loved
I would call my friend in
We know
San Diego.
We know somebody that this exact situation that I just spelled out, this hypothetical dying in the UK as an American citizen. These are the guys that you need to fucking have in your fucking Rolodex.
And if I brought my pet hamster with me and we both died in London, he can take care of
He
both of us.
joked on a coffee bean that was in the Zambuca. These are the guys that you need to call if something like this, God forbid, happens to you or one of your loved ones.
My name is Vince with Chapel of Peace, and this is proof that you need to pre-plan your funeral. Send this video to family and friends and see if they can plan your funeral right. We're going to add up these numbers. If they're even 3 points off, you need to plan your own funeral. Let's go. Burial, cremation, aquamation. If you chose burial at a cemetery, or are you going overseas? If you chose cremation, is the urn going home, going to a cemetery, or are you scattering at sea? Are you having a viewing or no viewing? Are you having a full funeral or no funeral at all? Flowers or no flowers? Do you want a certain person to speak, or you're okay with whoever speaks? Are you trying to spend less than $5,000, less than $10,000, less than $15,000, less than $20,000? Add up those numbers, send this to someone else, and if they're even 3 points off, boy, you need to plan your own funeral. Remember, pre-planning puts you in charge. Here at Chapel of Peace, we can help you with this. Give us a call, like, share, and follow.
There he is, Vince Kunkel, the son of our buddy, West Coast Johnny Kunkel. So if you need help with a funeral type of thing and cremation services, guess what?
Guess what?
We got them covered.
I just peed.
Oh, it sounded like you did something else.
No, I just had to pee. I figured that was a
Find
good
out
time.
where I am with the characters. Oh, characters, comments. Greg and Joe, I heard of adult film stars getting verbally abused, choke slapped, spat on, and even farted on. What are some of the worst horror stories you have heard on an adult film set? I don't know much about what goes on behind the scenes in X-rated movies. I still call them X-rated movies, like a fucking old guy.
Joe, I just sent a text message to Charlie Kirk's family and told them to get a hold of Vince out there in San Diego.
Very good, because you have the connection to the other Charlie. Have you heard anything
God
on the...
forgive me, I'm playing around.
We're fucking around. You heard anything on the fucking adult set, like where the girl is like fucking got to swallow 18 loads and then they're gonna give her a fucking New England clam chowder?
No, you know what the only thing is they do the fluffing. Sometimes it's weird with guys. Guys will take Viagra's or whatever the fuck, and they can't get their dick hard, and they have a girl suck their dick on the side until it finally gets hard. Then they come into the scene. You know, you've heard of that fluffing. I don't know any. I knew Jeannie Silver. She had the stump. You know what I'm saying? I fucked around with her a little bit, and my friend fucked around with Susie Nero.
Did they ever
Those are
tell you
80s.
about, like, fucking...
No, they didn't tell me. I'm trying to think if I know anything secretive. I know that sometimes on the side they fuck around. You know what I mean? It's like that. I know that a lot of what comes to still photographers, you know, with the lower level magazines, I know that those photographers
they make them blow
get blowjobs from the girls or fuck around with the girls. Yeah.
just the couch things. Yeah. I don't know much about what goes on behind the scenes with adult films. Nowadays, everybody's an adult film star with OnlyFans, it seems like, right?
Yeah. But you know, OnlyFans gets 20%. So if you're making 100,000 and you still have to pay taxes on the full number, if you make let's say 100,000, right? You got to pay taxes on 100,000. You have to pay taxes on that money,
They get
and and OnlyFans gets 20% of that. So by the time you're done, whatever the taxes are, you're making. I mean, still, if you're making a fucking $1 million, but you're giving, they're going to get 200,000 out of that, and you might have to pay another 150,000 in taxes by the time you're done.
You're still doing okay.
You're still doing okay.
Better than digging ditches, right? Fucking playing with pussy on the camera. Yeah. Some states will allow you to be a judge without law school. Greg, Jim K is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. How can that be though? How can you be a judge?
Insane.
What's your qualification?
I'm a fair person. I have 2 ears. I mean, what the fuck? I listen to both sides. Chris 24. They're saying the guy who stabbed the girl on the train might have mental problems. I believe he does. Still no excuse. We should have sympathy for him. No. If you're not mentally capable for trial, you shouldn't be allowed to be in public. I agree. The guy was definitely a nut. He should have been. And the problem is they shut down these long-term nut houses, starting with one of my favorite presidents, Ronald Reagan.
I don't think
guilty. He's guilty of that. I can't cover for him on that one. And Clinton really kiboshed all of them at the end. But I think if Reagan didn't start it, Clinton wouldn't have finished it.
Listen, there's no way I'm gonna have sympathy for them. There's not, they know deep down inside what they're doing is wrong. I know that some of these people claim that they hear a fucking voice. This guy supposedly, there's material inside me. That's what he said.
Yeah, they planted
yeah,
his family visited him and they recorded it. Yeah.
Bullshit.
Because
You knew it.
He's nuts.
You knew yeah, but he's not. Listen,
You think he's
anybody who kills somebody's
Walking
nuts. Okay,
Yeah.
anybody who kills somebody, and if he really is, listen to me. Follow what I'm trying to tell you. If he really is nuts, right? I look at it as like if I bought an egg, right? And the egg is like I open it up and it's rotten. Okay, yes, it's still an egg and it was in the carton with the good eggs, but I throw it out. So if he is nuts, he's useless. It just,
throw him out.
you're like a lump of clay. It's defected. It's not, it's unedible. A rotten apple with a worm in it. It's unedible.
Yep.
I can't eat it. It's rotten. I can't say, let me fix it or just cut around it.
Fixed. He's fucking been
Throw
collared
it out.
times for violent felony.
Throw it out. Throw it out. Throw it out. He's wasting valuable space. You know what I mean? Let him go to God. Let him and God sort that shit out. You know what I mean? But
You should definitely get fried for this. I don't know what their situation is over there. Ironhead hooligan. They caught the guy that shot Kirk. It's an old fucking man. Wow.
I saw that, Ironhead. I saw that, but there are news outlets saying that the guy has not been caught. That was just bullshit. So I don't know. I saw the guy. He was bending over. It's like a gray, white-haired man wearing a blue shirt. I saw that, but I'm not sure.
Like me. He had the white hair.
No, I don't know. I don't know if that was legit or not.
MSNBC is saying the guy probably shot his gun in celebration and shot him by mistake. So they're going to try to say the gun guys, the gun. See, they're reckless.
I told you that already. They're going to blame the guns. It's not because the guy, he was a lunatic. It's the gun. So what happened on the train? Should we ban all pocket knives because the guy in the train killed that girl? How about this? How about everybody gets to have their own gun? All right. And everybody else has their own pocket knife. So if you're on the fucking train, some people say I wouldn't have jumped on that guy because he just finished killing her. So he obviously has it in him to kill. And he's got a knife. Yeah. But give me a knife or give me a gun.
Now we're even.
We're even. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're going to fight a guy with a knife. You know what I'm saying? It makes you're going to hesitate,
Yep.
Anyway.
The video's out. He got shot in the neck. You can see the blood squirt out. Poor guy.
Yeah, okay.
I saw before the show started, it was just that little quick, and it was kind of like the person obviously reacted to it.
Lucia, did they catch the guy or is he out? What's the story with that? Because I think she was saying that they're saying no, they did that was all bullshit. That the guy that they saw like on the ground like this, they're saying that was not really the shooter. Lucia. No, but what are you reading on? Or she says not on TV. Where did you just said that the shooter has not been found? That was bullshit.
No, they haven't.
There's so many fucked up reports. These idiots try to get to the fucking first.
You know what I
I'm
hate,
the breaking news guy. I'm gonna put it out. And
Joe?
they
You,
all
you
fuck up.
know what, Joe? You know what I hate worse than anything, honestly, but stuff like this. No, even if it's like this or a flood or a fire or a fucking cat caught up a tree. You know what I hate is when they all get in line. This okay? We're gonna bring up the disaster head of the task force. Yes, I'd like to thank the police. I'd like to thank the federal. I'd like to thank the hospital workers and the nurses, and then the other guy gets good. I'd like to thank this. Listen, everybody's been really wonderful. Thank you, dude. You're all. I'm not thanking any of you motherfuckers. That's your fucking job. Do you understand? That's your fucking job. I don't think. Remember Bill? I use Bill Parcells all the time.
MSNBC host says hateful words lead to hateful actions.
Yeah, well, they should talk. They're the ones who are spewing it. She just said MSNBC said hateful words equal result in hateful actions. Well, they're hateful words. They're the ones converting all these fucking psychos. Listen, when I probably talked to you about this already, Joe, but when Bill Parcells, remember when they won the Super Bowl in like 1986 or whatever it was, they interviewed Parcells and they were like, what did you think? Well, how did you feel when you saw like Mark Bavaro get that ball, caught that ball, and ran for the touchdown? He goes, what do you mean? What do I think? I was happy. They said, but weren't you, like, did you say anything to me? He goes, I told him, good catch. He goes, what do you want me to say? He goes, listen to me. I know what you're getting at. He goes, listen to me. He goes, I don't give anybody props or pat anybody on the back or fucking say what a great job. I get all excited unless they go over and above their job. He goes, that's his job. He's paid to catch that ball and run for a touchdown. So I'm not going to be all like, oh, you did such a great job. That's his job. I expect him to do that. He said, I only give people pats on the back and I fucking tell them, like, well, great job. He goes, when they go over and above. Now, if he was on the field, ran for an caught the ball, ran for an interception, went through the pack like this and scored a touchdown, then I say, God damn it, that was beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you sit here and I want to thank the fucking first responders, and I swear, like George Carlin said, don't you love a good disaster? He used to say, don't you love it? Whenever there's a tsunami, he goes, that's my tsunami. Whenever there's a fire and the fire comes in and the people in California, it comes down, it burns out all the houses. He goes, what do? He goes, they rebuild. And you know where they rebuild? In the same spot. And you know what happens? Another fire comes in. And he goes, he goes, that's my fire. I root for that fire. That's what he said. And I'm like, dude, you're so true. Because when you see all these people all standing with smug faces and they're all like, let me get in the picture. They're all like this trying to get in. And we like it. And Joe.
Morgan Pony Show, we used to call that.
Joe, would you like to say, here's Joe, Chief of Detectives, Joe. Yeah, it's Joe Pietaro here, Chief of Detectives. I'd like to say, hey, and then here's fucking, first responder here, right here. We got the ambulance. Yeah, and you're like, dude, come on. They love this shit. They eat this up. Ooh, a disaster. Like George Carlin. Don't you love a good disaster? Don't you just love a good disaster? He did, because he made everyday things, even something like drinking water. You know what I mean? He used to say, did you ever notice? He goes, when I was young, he goes, my mother would buy a loaf of bread. He goes, I never took the first slice. He goes, I would always push that first slice down and reach and get the second slice. Because the first slice, you don't know who else touched it, and the air gets at it. He goes, I wanted the second slice. The key. And you sit back and go, holy shit, I do the same fucking thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Just a simple, he would tell you simple things. George Carlin would say simple things that you do that you never fucking thought, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think like that's like really funny, but and he would make you laugh.
He was just fucking.
He was my favorite, I think, of all time, because he would take simple things, I would love to know what he would say about these school shooters and all the shit going on. Trump, he would probably rip Trump apart, because
he would rip Trump apart, but he would be fucking funny in doing it.
He would rip Trump apart when he first started, but right now, after having a Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, he'd probably be like, I never thought there could be something worse. You know what I mean? Like,
yep. Greg and Joe, in 2010, undefeated Venezuelan boxer Edwin Valero apparently murdered his wife and then hung himself. However, the Valero's family believe the police may have been involved. Do you think this is likely. I know nothing.
I have no idea about that guy, how he hung himself. Was he well hung? I mean, I don't know. I know nothing about
I don't
that.
know. To comment on something I never even
But you
heard
know
of.
what's funny? I don't want to get into this, you guys, but I just want to say one thing to my girl, in heaven. I miss you. And today is 25 years ago. Today is the day that my girlfriend passed away.
Passed away.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. One day, a day and a month before September 11th. And do you
Ah,
know there's a James Hergott? Do you know who James Hergott is?
no, who's that?
He does some bodybuilding videos, but he's a video producer and everything like that. Do you know that
I don't
he
think
just text messaged me before every day since Jalissa died? He every
Yeah.
the day of
Oh, yeah,
that
this
Jalissa
guy.
died. He
Yeah.
he just texts me today. He calls it Jalissa Day. So
That's
I
pretty
just thought
cool.
I'd say that. Isn't that 25 years? He's never missed. He's never missed.
Years. Wow.
25 years ago today, she died. Yep.
Sorry for the loss. So it's
Thank you.
always, you know
Thank
what?
you.
Never gets easy. It could be 50
Nope.
years. It's still gonna be
Oh yeah, you never forget the people you love. But
No, that's the last
20
column. Obviously, she's very big part
Oh
of
yeah,
it.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Her
Did you like
saving
that?
your life and Chris's life. Your friend Chris.
Did you like that second
Loved it.
part?
I loved it. Yeah.
Man, that was really strange for me.
That issue was I'm waiting for one more ad and I got it all set. I'm shooting it to the printer. Yeah, no, that was great. I loved it, man. Great stuff.
Did so and so get the cover or no? We didn't do it.
No. What we gotta discuss that. Yeah, it's still gonna happen. It's just it's not if, it's when.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to do a plan B cover.
Yeah, no problem. I don't care. I just want to
Yeah,
make sure he gets a hold of you because sometimes you try to help somebody out, not you. I'm talking about him.
Yeah.
To get him that, and because he's got a big phone, I think he would say. But
No,
sometimes
I'm all for it.
sometimes these guys don't.
I just need the right photo for it.
Right.
Now, the
But
story is there, but the photo, we need the photo. So it'll happen. But
I'm just worried that sometimes these guys don't come up with the good, sometimes you try to get things done. Even like when you worked at MD, sometimes the guy's column was due, and Steve Bleckman's going, did you get that column for Arnold yet? And you're like, I'm still. He hasn't, I don't have the info yet, and you got to break somebody else's balls. You know what I'm saying?
The good thing about that situation, everybody's going, what the fuck are they talking about? You'll find out down the road.
You'll find out, yeah.
Is that it's not a shelf life type of story.
Right.
It's not like if we don't do it now, it's dead in 3 months.
No,
Go
absolutely.
anytime, and it's going to be great because he already sent me the piece. We're just, we got to just kind of put some of the photos and some details together. But it's going though.
As long as he's talked to you. My job is to bring you two together, and then he talks to you. You know what I'm saying?
No, we've been going back.
Good.
There was a close-up video where you see the hole in his neck with blood. Feels so bad. He had young kids. Wow, that's horrible. Yeah, I guess after we're done, I'll look at some of the videos.
Yeah, me too. He's a father, and he's got children.
I know about his family situation. I don't know. The old man may have been a decoy. He wasn't shooter, so the shooter can get away and still lodge. Listen, it's.
No, we don't know what that's about. That guy was on the ground, looked like he was crying. So didn't look like, because cops would have been ripping him, So
we're still looking for the fucking second shooter from 1963, right? So
yeah, right.
and Trump in Pennsylvania.
But everything's
here he is, Greg.
Oh, Charlie Arms.
Greg,
I think Charlie Arms shot him.
Tell Joe the story when I knocked out Sid Caesar. Oh, he was
Sid
funny.
Caesar.
Making distasteful jokes about Catholics and disrespect. How do you disrespect the gym? What do you like? You shit on the floor or something?
Charlie, you're funny. I think I like this Charlie Arms better than the real Charlie Arms.
This guy's funny though.
The real Charlie Arms, you don't have a personality like that.
Needed to come here to get away from political talk. We've been talking politics. I'm sorry, bro. I got to get through these things.
Well, what do you guys? Do you guys want to hear us start talking about the Olympia and who's got striated glutes? Do you want that? Do you want us to do what we do on After Hours? Oh, well, I think that he could have won, and his glutes weren't straight. Dry hard, he had dry hard legs like tree bark, and I'm sitting
He's
there.
got like zippers. Greg and Joe, if you were a PT, personal trainer, and a young boxer wants to move up a weight class, put on muscle without sacrificing speed, he hires you as a trainer of exercise, would you make him do isolation or compound movements?
You would not listen to me.
But
Listen
you
to
don't
me.
want to work out as a boxer too much.
Listen to me. You would not want me as your coach for sports in any sport.
You'd kill me.
Because you know what I would do? If I'm a football coach, if I'm a lacrosse coach, baseball coach, you would hate me. Same thing with a boxing coach. You'd run and you'd run and you'd
like Pink Floyd.
you would run like run away. Remember that song?
Run the runaway. Yeah.
You would run so much. You would hate I'd be that football coach. Let's go. Run, let's go. You know why? Because you know what wins? Endurance. Wind. You can go up in weight. You can go up in weight, but it doesn't mean, okay, you're gonna hit harder and all shit, but you're gonna get gassed. And it has to be natural. And it takes time to go up in weight class. I'm just letting you know that.
When I coached my son and his buddies in football, they hated this. On the line.
Oh shit.
Get on the line. Especially when they were fucking up and blowing 7-for-7 drills and jumping offside. But time to run. You know, and then I give them the water break, and then we go back to what we were doing. And we ran at the end of every practice. I used to yell fourth quarter, fourth quarter, fourth quarter. Yeah, I was like more of like the exercise kind of coach.
You have to be, Joe, because listen to me.
I knew more
gas, speed kills and fucking and endurance kills. What makes Diaz so badass is those guys can keep going and keep going. They don't hit hard, but they don't stop. And that's if a guy's got gas, forget it. It's very hard to beat a guy with gas. John Bones Jones doesn't get gassed out. Those kind of my girlfriend there, fucking what's her name? Let's see it. Ditcheva, fucking Dakota Ditcheva.
I haven't seen this broad
dude. She will never run out of gas, and if she did, I get the face for it. But no, seriously. The really good fighters, really good athletes, gas, speed kills. I'm telling you, no matter what it is.
Go the distance. I would say, though, to put on weight, diet and compound movements, but that's kind of like a regular guy. A boxer's a little different. You might have to take a lot of time off.
But the thing is, though, Joseph,
and then you lose weight.
The one problem is, even if you put on quality weight, if you do it fast, it's gonna affect your gas. I don't give a fuck what you can't.
Yeah,
you're not gonna put on 10, 15 pounds and still be able to run the way you used to run. You're gonna get gassed early. You should worry about that. Cardio wins. Cardio is what makes athletes, even in baseball players.
Be the best in your class.
Right.
You don't.
I never liked that sucking weight shit. Yeah. Even in high school, guys would suck weight, they'd be weaker. You know what I'm saying? It just. If you want to gain weight, though, if you're really stuck on that shit and you want to gain weight, my best advice, do it really slow. It's got to be a 2 or 3 year process and run the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So you don't lose your gas.
Fat and soft. Yep.
No, how many guys in the later innings are like that? Muhammad Ali made a career out of beating people.
Tiring guys out.
Guys who come out there in the fucking beginning rounds like this. And by the 5th round, they're like this, throwing punches out.
Fucking kind of with his hands down.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how he
fucking wind at all.
He didn't hit hard, bro. It's just that the guys could no longer go on. And then couldn't fight back. And now it's like fucking.
Now they're tired and their arms are dropping, hands are dropping.
Right.
This open.
Now he's like fucking. Now he's like butchering the fucking little rascals like this. Got his hand on your head like this, right?
Just up my hair. They had the boxing ring.
Remember that? And then he had the fucking thing in the back with the boxing glove on it. Like this. And you got to get him by the curtain.
So good. That was so funny. Josh Hamilton was inducted into the Rangers Hall of Fame. Bittersweet moment because he won't make it to Cooperstown.
No.
He probably won't make it to Cooperstown. I don't know if he deserves it. I got to look at his career.
Nah, I don't think he's going to make it.
If he played, I say no offhand. But let him go into Texas. That's cool. European countries are on the brink of civil war due to the immigrants. Great to see the natives making a stand, maybe too late for that. How long till it happens in the U.S.? Yeah, they have been pushing back in England and France.
I hate to tell you.
I think it's
Joseph, I don't know if you're up on this or not. I'm not sure how long it is. It's maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I think it's the fucking Irish presidential race.
Oh,
And
what's his name?
Conor McGregor's up by 60%.
Is he real? Is he going to be allowed to run? Though?
Joe, not only is he allowed, they fucking love him over there. They're going crazy in Ireland. You know why? Because
I
he
wish
said
I went to Ireland after he won. Then
all you fucking non-Irish are gonna get the fuck out. You know, this you live by Ireland rules. You get the fuck out.
he's
And
better than
reinstate.
yeah.
Oh, dude. Let me tell you, and he means it too. You ever see, he gets that fucking thing where he sticks his neck in the back and I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're not Irish and you're not from here and you don't have a visa to be here, you get the fuck out. You're getting the fuck out. And I'm going to change all your parliament pussies. I mean, excuse me. You're good. Now, he's fucking crazy, bro, but I love it. I actually asked him. I hope he fucking wins. He said he's going to redo Ireland. And you know who his sponsor, who is, not his sponsor, but you know who got him into it and told him you should run? Donald Trump.
Good.
He says it. Donald Trump.
The election like they
He
did.
said,
You know.
Donald Trump is my role model. After meeting him, I knew right then and there I want to be president.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Dude, I watched this. No, but I mean, I watched his. He gave a speech, and that's what he said. Donald Trump. You know what I mean?
Too, though,
He said it inspired me, and I know that I want not only the best for Ireland. And if you're not Irish, you're gonna get the fuck out of my goddamn country.
God bless
You
him.
will be forced out of the country, and we're not going to take no more shit. And the Parliament, you wait till I get a hold of you. And the fucking people in Ireland.
The fucking all the socialists.
I love it. I love it. I'm conservative. So all you fucking liberals, I'll give you a liberal right up your fucking ass.
I'll fucking Paul Till, what's up, Paul? I love this fucking guy's
Hey,
picture.
Paul.
You can build 100 bridges, but once you suck one cock, you're no longer a bridge builder. You're a cock sucker. That's right.
Atta boy, Paul.
That is
Atta
true.
boy.
Yes, Linda McCann's Biden's fucking favorite fucking thief. Have either of you ever farted in your hand and thrown it in the direction of a human being? And yes, I try to do that in my house frequently. It doesn't always work great.
What do? You fart in your hand and throw it at a human being?
And you kind of like you try to like cup the scent, and then
Oh.
I do it to my son and shit to fuck with him, you know.
Then he waits till you're sleeping like this on the couch later on.
Yeah.
And he'll run over and put his ass right by your face.
Hey, listen, I earned it then. Here's my friend Jerry Sinto. He still had some comments, and I have been, Jerry. I will never delete your comment. I will always post them if there are any that haven't posted yet. I just sometimes YouTube makes me need to approve them. I don't know why, what their threshold is. But I will let you say your piece, and I will tell you my thing. They're saying that we're lying, and I said,
who's saying we're lying?
Jerry
This guy?
Sinto, with the fucking
Oh, I don't care. Dude, Jerry.
I'm like, I honestly, that's my opinion that Greg used testosterone in there. End of story. I don't need to go any further with it.
Yeah, I don't.
Not
I don't care what he thinks. I mean, look. Do I look like I'm on Centon?
It's I agree with Greg that it's a nonsense thing, and I believed him from day one when I first met him about it. It was already out there, this story. And guess what? My opinion has not changed since we met, in 08? 07? I think it was 07.
Yeah, 07. Like it was even before that. When you just got out of police department.
I was
Like
still
24, right?
So that was 07, I think.
Oh, I think it was before that. I think it was 06. I'm not sure. But what is something like that?
I was with the sports, though. I was doing the sports editing then.
So listen, Jerry, you have a last name of Synthol, right? So
Jerry can have his own opinion.
no, I don't give a Jerry. I don't give a shit what you think.
I know.
I'm tired of that,
I
bro.
don't ignore the questions. I
No.
reply to some of the things he said, and he would put a
No,
time.
listen, you could say anything you want to me.
He's lying, and he's covering for his friend or sucking his friend's dick, and I'm like, no, I'm not. That's my truthful, honest fucking opinion on the situation.
Yeah, and I don't care. Listen, you can say anything you want to Joe or myself. I don't care. I tell Joe the only thing I don't like is family shit. Don't be a coward, because you're already a coward because you're not doing things as your name. If you came to us like your real name's like Ed Beckley or something, then you come to me and I have a little bit more respect. So my respect level is already low because that's you're using a troll name. But I'll still allow you to come to me and say whatever you want. You just don't use family names. I don't give a shit. You can talk about. You want to say I'm on Synthol? Get in line. Get in line. I don't care. That shit was so long ago when
my nose is on Synthol. I'll fucking
dude, you get to go. First of all, that shit in my arm, that big balloon arm that they used to Synthol, that was a hematoma.
Tom.
I mean, I drained it of blood. I have the video. They show me where oil's coming out of there. No oil coming out of it. It was pure blood.
Oil
Even John Romano said.
Bro, when you see guys on stage and they actually start leaking Synthol, it's happened a handful of times over the years. I've seen videos of it. Never saw it in person.
I saw a guy
take a poke like you did. That thing would be.
Dude, I saw a guy pop. He was doing this, and it popped out of his shoulder and was shooting like it was oil. But I don't listen. Dude, I listen, just like you, Jerry, I would fuck a tranny in the ass, and I have. Okay. Do you think I'm going to hide the fact that I did Synthol? No. You don't hide the fact that, I want to know your dirty little secrets. I don't give two shits what anybody thinks. I don't care, Jerry.
What's the documentary that Gregg was exposed for taking Synthol? I don't know. And
and what is he said it, the 2025 documentary.
Yeah, what documentary?
What 2025 documentary? Let me know so I can sue them because I never made no 2025 documentary.
Send me the link, bro. Joe@musclesportmag.com. Gregg and Joe, if you have a coworker and you were worried about his mental health, he acts erratic and slightly weird and has weird views, what precautions do you take to make sure he doesn't harm himself or others?
Well, it depends. I've been around people who are real lunatics, but if I thought that they were really bad,
you need to fucking bring him, have him taken to the hospital for psychiatric evaluation. If he's just a dick talking shit, then you just fucking ignore it. But if it's a legit, like you're saying, the family with this asshole on the train, the family wanted him to be, and they
mother, he tried to kill his sister. And
she was the one who quoted in the paper. Yeah. So if the guy was legit, I would fucking call 911 and say, we have an emotionally disturbed person here at the post office or wherever we worked, and get him. He would go to the fucking psyche, go to fucking KCH, Kings County.
Kings County, oh my God.
Ward. We used to be the Nut Ward in Brooklyn there where we worked in the ghetto. Gregg and Joe, in 2006, 11-year-old Jasmine Richardson became the youngest female in Canadian history, I believe, to be found guilty of murdering her family, with her 23-year-old boyfriend who claimed to be a 300-year-old werewolf because of her age. She's now free, no identity. I've never heard of this case.
Listen, all this shit.
Wackos.
Listen to me. This country, because of the way we are in this country and because of Christian values and all that stuff that we've made ourselves, a 13-year-old is a minor and is a dumb, stupid child, that doesn't know better. But in reality, a 13-year-old already knows. When I was 13 years old, I knew that if I murdered somebody, that was wrong. And that I could go to jail for it. Okay. Yeah. The problem is in this country, that's deemed a minor. In other countries, if a girl bleeds out of her fucking vagina, whether she's 10, 11, or 12, you know what that means? She's ripe. And you know what that means? Go ahead, marry her. That's what that means. Yeah. I mean, God help me. And I wear rosary beads. Okay. Yeah. I wear rosary beads. You see them. And I pray the rosary and I'm very religious, but even Mother Mary had Jesus at 13 years old. Okay. All I'm telling you is, to us, that's like, oh my God. Yeah. To Mexicans, they're like, fuck, hey, wait, she's 15, she doesn't have a kid. But my girlfriend's whole family. My girlfriend's whole family.
You don't understand. My wife too fat now. My daughter beautiful.
My girlfriend's one sister.
That my friend got from a rape suspect who fucked his own daughter.
What did he say?
That his wife got fat and his daughter's beautiful. He's not his child, not step.
I know what you're saying. That's
sexual.
Listen, I've heard the same shit. She shouldn't have walked around in her underwear. That's what she gets for walking around in her underwear. Yeah, but listen to me. My girlfriend has a sister who's fucking oldest kid. was literally when my girlfriend's sister was still in her 20s. Her kids graduated high school already. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, hello. You know,
But you know better.
but the bottom line is what I'm trying to say, guys. This is not about how young you could bang a chick. What I'm trying to say to you is, at 13 years old, you really didn't know that murder was wrong, like killing your parents because some fake werewolf told you this shit.
And now this fucking broad is out. She's gonna bring nothing to society. She's probably gonna fucking be a recidivist and end up back in jail. Hopefully, she doesn't kill anymore.
She found God in jail.
She's probably all doped up on fucking meds and shit, and that's probably the best thing for her. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Jerry Sintel, good job there, Jerry.
Very good, Jerry.
Megan, R.I.P. Jalissa. Back to back, one of Lavordo.
Thank you, Steve. What else?
Wayne, what's up, Wayne? I'm over an hour behind, but they're all savages. Nobody helped that girl until it's too late. If some savage did that in front of me, he wouldn't be getting off the bus. I'd like to fucking.
A lot of people say the same shit.
Yeah, no, but I would like to think that I would to have done something in that situation, just like Wayne says he would. And I think you would be the same way.
100%.
Joe and Greg, the only two to have a funeral sponsor for their podcast. It's a great show as always. Yes, we have to thank John and Vince Kunkel for Chapel of Peace Cremation.com.
They're the best, though. They really are the best. John is such a great guy.
I love Johnny. Lou Sazul. Bodybuilders have plenty of gas. Some of it even smells like bacon. Impossible to beat them. Greg knows something about that.
Yes, the Barbarian Brothers.
We got Bush.
We got a lot of Bush.
Some ex-rugby player named Jim Gavin is the favorite to win the Irish elections. He's an ex-rugby player. Is he lefty or righty?
Supposedly, Conor McGregor, I read yesterday, where they said McGregor's up 60%. What did that Sintel guy say again? You could tell me.
I'll put it back up.
What did he say? Valentino's girlfriend was shot. Wait, I can't read because you know I have a bad eye, Joe.
Valentino's girlfriend was shot because of Gregg Valentino. She wasn't shot.
She wasn't shot. See, Jerry, when you say stupid
you
shit
say
like
something that's
you know, don't talk about people's family members, Jerry, because you're a coward. Imagine if your mother knew that you did this shit, Jerry. Jerry, if your mother knew that you went on the internet as a coward.
Nobody's a fake any religion.
No, but you know what? Imagine if Jerry's mother or family knew that he was just a troll on the internet. You don't think they'd be proud of him, or do you think they'd be ashamed? They'd be ashamed. They'd be ashamed.
This time to have fun on this show, Jerry.
We like have fun.
And we would laugh.
Jerry, I don't care. Talk about me with Sintel, but don't talk about other shit.
Yeah, we know it.
You know,
Jalissa.
Jerry, I know. Be a man, Jerry. Just be a man.
Yeah,
be a man. Make your parents proud. I mean, you know, and you're already a troll. You've gotten troll status. So I mean, maybe that's your thing.
Greg and Joe, do you have a favorite film? Yes, Goodfellas. I have two. Stand By Me and The Wanderers. Great movies, both of them. The Wanderers was hysterical.
Oh man, I get a bunch of
with the fucking the baldies where they tie the fucking guy's dick to a brick.
Yeah.
Long and it doesn't. They were like a gang, but like a bunch of like fucking goofy.
I was
guys.
supposed to be in that movie, The Wanderers. I had a role as a Ducky Boy. Remember the Ducky Boys?
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. It was filmed. You know where that was filmed? Delfino Park in Brooklyn. Delfino Field of Brooklyn. It's in Brooklyn. It's a football field in Brooklyn, somewhere. Delfino Park.
Yeah,
you got to Google that. It's Oh God, where was it? I forgot where it was. It's anyway. I was supposed to. I chickened out the last minute.
Why?
It was filmed in 1979. I had long hair, and I was in high school at the time, and they wanted me to buzz my hair and get the fucking.
There was something.
Not a baldy, but he had to get a flat top because the Ducky Boys.
That's the style because it was in the 50s. The movie.
Yes.
It was a period piece. Okay, yeah, when you had that, I remember when the pictures were you with that hair. And Stand By Me, a great movie with the kid actors in it. Two excellent movies. My favorite film is Goodfellas. That's the one I like. One scene I like in The Wanderers in the end, Bob Dylan sings The Times That Are Changing, the Sandbook scene. I haven't seen it in years. I should look it up and at least watch it.
What's that? The which one are you talking about now?
Wanderers, the Bob Dylan song at the end. I have to, rewatch.
That's not Bob Dylan. Well, I'm the kind of guy who likes to settle down.
No, but he's saying at the end of the movie, the times they are a changing.
All the times they are changing.
I heard the Ducky Boys were based on a real gang.
It's a real band, a real gang, Ducky Boys. I was one of them, but then I chickened out at the end.
Roger Babbitt, there he is.
Roger Babbitt.
Aaron Judge eventually need Tommy John.
Aaron Judge hits a home run in the first inning with nobody on. Aaron Judge has got 44 home runs, but only 90-something RBIs. Listen to me. I love Aaron Judge, but you're like A-Rod to me. You know what I mean? Do it in the clutch. Do it as Derek Jeter does. Derek Jeter comes in the ninth inning, even if it's not a home run. It's a big hit. You know what I mean? It's that's
Clutch.
A leader.
Captain Clutch.
That's a leader.
Lee Priest, Blazing Saddles. Excellent, excellent movie. Good morning, man.
Wow, that's old.
It's off.
Blazing Saddles. That was an old one.
Oh, I can't say the next word in that movie, but I'm sure Lee knows exactly what it is.
I'm trying to think which movie would I. You know what I like? I like The Gorge right now.
Wilder with the westerns, and at the end they invade the movie set with the fucking.
That's it. Remember what's it? Alex Carrick punches that fucking horse and knocks him out.
Yeah, the football player.
Alex Carrick's the football player.
Yeah,
Gets drunk and he fucking bangs the horse and knocks it out.
Yeah.
I always get that movie mixed up with Kentucky Fried Movie.
Another fucking great movie. Yeah, which was kind of like it was a bits and pieces movie.
What's this guy one now? What is this?
You are beta males. You get upset so much. Can you?
You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
You're
hurting me. You must be the pride of your family.
If
Tell
I
your
was
mom, go tell your mother.
I don't even know how to block.
You went online, and I told these guys they were beta males.
I like male betters. They have them little bowls in the fish stores. You've seen them, right?
You beta fish.
Don't skip my great movie, arsehole. I got to it, Lee. I can tell there is only one country you visited that you fear. Is there one country that you feared for your life?
I never been in any other country other than Mexico.
In Miami, I had a guy point the 9mm at me in Denny's one time.
Well, I had that many times here in New York.
Yeah, I had a lot as a cop, guns pointed, but as a regular civilian, in Jamaica one time, some fucking wacky guy with a knife was like, I think he was gonna try to fucking whack me and my friend, and we kind of just got the fuck away from him. But,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, but I had this guy pull out in Denny's. I was fucking drunk off my ass. Lee, I'm not going to show your comment because I don't want to get banned.
What did he say? It has to be something crazy.
The sheriff's phone booth featuring Colin Farrell. Oh, that was that when he's going to blow up the thing.
Yeah, I remember the phone. Yeah. Imagine that today. People be like, wait, a phone booth?
A phone booth, right? We'll chapel a piece. There's Nick. Kerr. I won't say it. Chapel of Peace be helping the Kirk family. If it is, then they're ready to go. His name is Jerry. Say no more. Yeah, the USA. Leave fear for his life. Joe, because you didn't leave a tip. No, actually, we were. Long story short, it was about like 5 a.m. We were all drunk in Miami, about 12 of us on this crazy trip.
Tell that story. I can hear you. I got to pee again. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah, this was like 1990,
I can hear you.
Whatever. And we're in Miami, and we're the only customers in Denny's. There's one waitress working there, sitting at a table with about 2 or 3 guys, and she's ignoring us and not even bringing us the menus. So I'm like, can we get menus here? And then she's ignoring us, and I go, oh, what the fuck? So she goes, watch your mouth. And I'm like, do your fucking job. So you know what? You guys should leave. And we're like, fuck it, let's get out of here. I said, fuck you. The guy with the pulls, now I don't see this because my friend's behind me, and I had made the turn to go out. And then my friend's going, relax, relax, we're leaving. Put it down, put it down. And I go, what are you talking about? He goes, just go. And he pushes me out the door. And he goes, the fucking guy pointed a gun at you. You didn't see it? I had no idea. I was fucking hammered. And then we went to a fucking, there's no after hours in Miami over there, South Beach. They're open all night. We went to a fucking, another club like 5:30, 6 in the morning. And one of my friends was making out with a tranny. He didn't realize it was a tranny. He was so drunk. And then
He knew.
no, because then after we were leaving, the other guy, Mike, who saved my life from the Cuban with the fucking 9, goes, Pete, you know that was a guy, right? Because it was like a, big. And he goes, what are you talking about? He goes, I'm gonna go kick his ass. And he goes, Pete, you hit on him. You can't get mad. He didn't do anything. And we're like, get in the car, faggot. Yeah, it was a wild fucking trip. There was a lot of stuff.
That's funny.
Can't
Well,
talk about. So she was the server. Was with this guy. Are there some countries that just have tougher people living in it? Ireland has got a lot of fucking people that can throw hands.
what about fucking where like those Russian countries and shit? Like where the
Oh
what the
yeah,
name is from? Like Kamzat Samayev, and those guys are fighting all the time.
Chechens and all of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
those Eastern Europeans are fucking bulls, man. It was a
Oh,
hematoma cherry, not simple. We've been saying it Gregg's been saying it for a million years. Thanks, Rance. Anytime, Joel Clark, you came on last week, you bring a lot of good stuff here. Serious and silliness bodybuilding with John Livia. What's going on? You took Sidwell, Gregg. Come on.
Yeah. That's not John Livia. That's that coward that keeps changing his name and the one of pride of his family. He just changed that. That's not John Livia. He does that now.
Is that a real show? Serious and silliness bodybuilding?
Yeah, that's a real show. It's
good?
fun. Yeah, we're he's with Lee Priest and stuff. It's not him.
All right. I'll check it out.
It's not him. It's John Livia. You know John Livia.
I do know him.
Yeah. I'll explain to you after. You know
who.
who. It's a friend of ours. That's not him. This kid's gay. Let him do whatever he wants to do.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize he's a coward. We know he's a coward. He can't even say his real name. I mean, pride of his family. Pride. Yeah, dude. You know what's funny? You don't realize that the more you get on here, please leave comments down too after this because it helps the video. We need this. We need the warm bodies.
We want to take care of our new sponsor, Enhanced Labs. Tony Huge.
Oh, dude, I have so much Tony Huge shit here. It's not even fucking funny. I just ate the fucking and it was pretty good. The
vanilla
Tony
protein waffle.
It's good. Like if you're in the morning and you want to get some shit fast, he's got so many. He's got all these different things. Tony Huge. Tony Huge is my guy. He's always taking care of me. It's crazy. But like this is the chocolate protein waffle. You just take one out. I like it cold. Don't throw in no toaster oven though, because there's shit on their mouth. Oh my God, we got so much. I mean, we've got beef protein. We've got this. We're practically giving
it all away.
It's Christmas in September.
Yes, it was Christmas in September. Susan Holmes. Hi, Susan. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Agreed. Terrible fucking tragedy. Gregg and Joe, what do you think about the men who have a humiliation fetish? Men that enjoy being degraded and talked down, similar to Fendom. Yeah, I mean, to me, you know what? A lot of the female bodybuilders get paid big money to do that. So since Gregg and I know a lot of them and they're in our industry and we're fans of them, I'm a big fan of the guys who pay for the humiliation fetish. I personally don't see the turn.
That's been going on since the day girls lifted weights.
Listen, I got no problem, with the girl being aggressive, but being married for 30 years, I don't know what that is, So maybe I should try that. It might, No,
the fin dom you got to pay to. They don't even want to have sex. It should give me.
Yeah, that's the pay pig thing. We were talking about that before.
Pay pigs.
I think guys who do that. Listen, we all have weird fetishes. I think it's something that I don't agree with, but I got no problem with it. It's not gay or anything. It's, Dagestan.
Dagestan, yes.
Dagestan.
That's where
Dagestan.
He's talking about where Kamzat Samayev and all them.
John Livia, expose him. Okay, this is not the real musclehead.
It's not the real John Livia. Yeah, this guy gets.
That's not Tyler. Who's that? So just was on the phone with John. It's not him. See, Greg, you just
I
said
know. Yeah, thank you, Lee. I know it's not John.
the dude. What's up,
Imagine,
dude?
imagine being that much of a coward though that you couldn't even go on here and use your own name, and that
Yeah,
you're bored. You're bored. You're sitting around like looking at big muscle men all day and shit like that. I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna be on a podcast. Then I'm gonna know it's me.
Yes,
Your mother's proud of you, brother. Proud of your family.
Oh, who's Sporca Voden? The dude 83. Thank you for watching. This guy's on all the time. Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
the dude's been around for a long
Dude's
time.
a great guy. I have a
He's
question.
He's a good dude.
He's a good dude. Fellas, any of you guys ever go to a massage parlor and get happy endings? I plead the fifth. Greg, you want to plead the fifth also?
I plead that. Well, I've gotten happy endings in the car. I didn't need to go to the massage parlor. In the back seat of the car.
Whoever posted it's not on my feed. That means somebody who I blocked before, so it's not John. All right.
Yeah, Lee, they came on as you a few times too. But
Yeah, we had a fake lead.
They had a fake lead. They had the same your whole thing, and they were saying all the fucked up shit as you. And I said it's not Lee. Trust me.
Yeah, you knew. Greg and Joe, if you're interested in crime and loose cannons, there was a serial killer years ago named Carl Panzeran, who's known as a man without a conscience who raped and murdered and beaten any man he saw. He hated humanity. I never heard that guy. I got
never heard of him. Hold on, we got a breaking news. What's the breaking news? Oh, they got the suspected shooter. Just got it. The one.
Wasn't the guy they suspected.
Cash Patel. Yeah, this one's coming from Cash Patel. Everybody else that's been telling you has been talking about some old man that was on the internet. Cash Patel right now is on TV and talking about they got the shooter. I'm surprised he's still alive.
Yeah, they should have fucking.
I'm telling you, it's going to be one of those freaks like I identify as a woman, and my pronouns are he, her, him,
kind of thing to happen.
Because those are the ones he's fighting with,
Yeah, exactly. Amin wouldn't shut up during after hours. The guy's annoying as fuck. Why is he on the show? No politically correct answers, please. I didn't see it, so I can't.
Now he's all right. Amin's a good guy. I like Amin. He's all right.
I think Amin is he's he brings certain things to the table other people don't. He's got good fucking knowledge about certain things. That's not Lee Priest.
Please.
This is Lee Priest.
That is too Lee Priest. You're being a coward. Stop being a coward. My God, just come on as yourself. I'd have a lot. You can call me Sinto, say all the shit you want. Come on as you, though. Come on as you.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't tell me it's not Lee Priest. I know Lee's my boy and shit. I know when it's him and not.
This is a good one. They got older, lost their looks, and their father doesn't fuck them anymore. Oh man, that's just like bing bang boom.
Now that's Lee Priest.
1, 2, 3, you're out. It's like the Bugs Bunny. Missy Bell says Gregg Valentino took Synthol. No, I've never heard that before.
No, you know what's funny? That's not Miss Bell. There's been a Miss Bell that also comes on that we've had to boot off. The other Joe booted her off a few times, and one she was on. It's this guy keeps jumping on and using other people's stuff. It's the same guy. It's okay. We appreciate the fucking hits.
Bro, that's money well spent.
Joe. Wait, did I mute? Did I?
What happened?
Wait. What happened here? How did Joe get muted? Joe, I hear some music. What the fuck's going on here? Joe, is that you?
No, everything is on my end is good.
What the hell? My fucking thing hit a.
I hear you.
No, I didn't hear you for a split second. I didn't hear you. And all of a sudden, this music comes on. I'm like, what?
At the radio?
Maybe my hand hit the. My hand hit a thing here.
Up in Tug Place, they got the fucking Oriental music playing low in the background. With
Ding 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 ding.
Greg and Joe, a gross question, but Greg once spoke about 2 Girls, 1 Cup video. Some claim it wasn't actually fecal matter, but chocolate ice cream. Question is, do you think they sometimes fake it? A lot of people thought that was chocolate ice cream. I don't know.
I don't know. I saw her fucking stick her finger down her throat and yak that shit up.
Grow up.
You know what it is? They drugged these girls up. They were lit.
They were good.
But I don't know. I do know that sometimes they fake shit. I've seen like shit videos where it's really peanut butter and stuff.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sure.
Lots of good and shit.
Yanks in Boston this weekend should be a great series. Nothing was better than Sunday Night Baseball. Sox versus Yanks with Morgan on the call. Yes, the original booth of Sunday Night Baseball. Joe Morgan and Jesus.
I
Christ.
can't listen to those guys. They're all Yankee haters.
Yeah, but who's the old guy?
They hate New York.
I can't.
They hate New York, even the Mets. I feel like they always talk shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's the two girls. It rained a lot in Australia. Why don't you have Jimmy the Bull on? We will. We definitely want Jimmy the Bull on. We got to find a day that works for Jimmy. That's going to be good. Greg, like me, talks about all these crazy sex stuff when it comes to taking gear injections. Thought he's going to lie about it. That's
now he's changing over to
you
lace.
see, I'm trying to find where the dash is. Well, whatever.
I see it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Thanks for answering the two girls. 2 cup video is made by MFX in Brazil. Scats. Yeah, that's right. They're into that weird shit. I have no doubt. A lot of videos. It was really gross. Yeah. Greg, we've been on for 2.
I know, Joe. Holy shit.
4 seconds.
The
last one was me. The other 2 weren't.
All right. Yeah, I knew it wasn't you.
All right. Greg,
All right.
it's been
It's been fun, Joseph.
Literally flies by.
Dude, I got to tell you something. This shit is amazing. What Tony Hughes sent me and Joe, I'm going to have to do a little commercial about it, Joe. We'll put it on because there's too many fucking things here he sent us.
But you know what?
I mean, if I showed you everything, we'd take another hour on the show. It'd be until 7.
I did a 1-minute video. I was just going like this, and I was just pointing, and I still fucking went
It's amazing. I mean, all of them. Oh.
Guys, this is a new sponsor.
He's got a new line, guys. Tony Hughes is not just doing like SARMs and all that stuff. He's into now. He's got some great stuff like beef and egg protein. He's got a clear protein that's right here that you mix with water, and it's clear, but it's got a great flavor. It's got 27 grams of protein. I mean, the shit is crazy. He's got so many different things. He's got organ care. He's got like different things like Joe's holding up. Here's like pancakes that he has. Okay. You just rip open the pack, and like in the morning, instead of cooking, you could just grab 1 or 2 of these, and it tastes good. They got a lot of protein and shit. And he doesn't, they're low in sugar. I mean, there's so much sugar.
Amino acids.
Yeah, dude, he's got so much shit. I have it all over here.
All over.
Jesus Christ.
.com. I got some of their products down here. I got the website up top. And we want you guys to take care of these guys. Tell them you heard it here on Greg and Joe.
Yeah, Tony just started a whole new line.
Yep.
A whole new line. I'm telling you.
All of this, you know that it's fucking serious supplements because Tony ain't no fucking, he's not going to put fucking bullshit in this bottle. So Tony Hughes' company, enhancedlabs.com, Greg and Joe title sponsor. We will see you guys next week.
And to my troll, keep it up. We need you to keep. We need your stuff. You know what I'm saying? As much as you're the shame of your family, God bless you.
My mouse is going.
Pussy,
I know how.
pussy.
I'm the shame of my family.
No, you're not the shame of anything. All right, look at what pathetic is. He's got 30 things as Lee Priest on here. The real Lee Priest would kick his fucking ass. Trust me.
He'd fucking choke him out.
Would kick his ass.
Greg, great job as always. I love you, my brother.
I love you too, Joseph. I'll talk to you.
Thanks, guys. We will see you guys in a week. Bye-bye.